Hello, chat. How is everybody today? Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me to close my alerts.
Yeah, look,
Appreciate
I don't like it because I went and got, oh, now it finally gives me the option. Now it finally gives me the option. So yay, I finally get to resub back to you.
Woo! Let's go!
I've had Prime for like 2 months now, and I have been throwing a fit because I'm like, all right, I want to use my free sub. No. What do you mean no?
Sadness. Welcome in everybody to session 129 of our D&D Spark campaign. I hope you guys are doing quite well today. So when last we left our heroes, they hang on, get out of here. Okay,
Yep.
sorry. When last we left our heroes, my brain. Sorry, chat. DM is a little melted today. When last we left our heroes, they had left a bunch of people in like a dome situation where they're trying to live, and went across this void type space using Abaddon as a flyer, and they kind of fly over to this little ball of vines. Verdant cut open the ball of vines, and they all dropped down inside to kind of look around, and what they found underneath all of the vines that were kind of running through this place was the bones of varying humanoids, mainly elves and dwarves in this location. Then they were attacked by these weird-looking fish things that nobody ever ID'd because the person who usually IDs them was getting his face chomped in, so he didn't really have time to kind of look at them. So nobody really knows what they all just got attacked with, but they just finished.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, could you quit hitting me? I would like to know what you are, please, sir. Sir.
So we just now paused, and here we are. So you guys are now currently out of combat. 2 of the little fishy boo-boos did run away, but you have 2 corpses here around you.
Oh, I gotta use a 19.
Kath, I would like to try and identify what the monsters are now.
I would love for you to attempt to identify the monster.
What would you like for me to roll?
Survival. Please. Excellent. So Red, you've obviously never seen these before, but you've definitely read about them as they are huge monsters, and you like to hunt huge monsters. These are what you know of as void scavers. They are unaligned. They're just a monster, a giant monster. They kind of go through the void, doing their own thing, finding things to consume, and then swallowing them whole. And they slowly digest in their belly over a few hours until they can no longer, move. These ones appear to be the smaller versions of them. From what you understand, they were supposed to be much bigger, so these is probably fine. But yeah. It is weird, though, from what you read, they were supposed to be solitary creatures, but maybe because these ones were smaller, they traveled in a pack together? You're not sure.
Do the young tend to stick together for a while?
There hasn't been any documentation on that. No one's really ever seen anything other than a big one.
Where do they normally, live?
The void. Which is a space in between planes that not many people travel to.
So what you're saying is, that's a trophy.
No. No, that is, So, wipe the blood from my mouth of the one that I just took a bite out of, several bites out of. So, these things are really bad.
Oh.
And I think these are the babies.
Oh, good. So
that's lovely.
There's a mama around here somewhere.
Oh, I don't know about that one, but I know as they're usually a lot bigger.
Okay. Well,
So whatever we do, we should probably do it quick.
Oh, there's two more out there somewhere. And they shot off in that direction. I'd say maybe try to open that area up. Verdant, you got anything left in the tank?
I'm exhausted, so no.
Ain't got no gas in it.
No.
I don't with it. Ain't got no gas. Yeah.
So I'm assuming all these people died because of the fish things, or was it look like, you guys think?
No, the fish things usually like these things eat whatever they catch.
Yeah, they kind of look secondary to whatever that was.
Also, these things are known to exist in the void, like the area in between planes.
Isn't that
So
where
if
we're
any-
at?
I guess so.
Well, hell, it's
This
the
is
first thing we
not
actually had
a
an
not
idea
a
of where we're at.
place. Not a place we want to be. I don't know very much about the void.
He snaps his finger. He goes, maybe that's why we're all ghosts to them and they're ghosts to us.
Because we're still tethered to the material plane, maybe. It's just
Yeah,
the
we're
portal
just like
allows us to
in the
be
middle.
here.
Yeah.
Strange how we can't interact with everything.
Isaac's going to take his axe and like poke on these limbs and stuff over here to see if he can open a passage without Verdant.
These particular vines seem to, you can like move them a little bit. Like you can definitely tell your axe kind of digs into them a little bit, but they're like iron. They're very thick and very tough.
Would I be able to understand that if I took full swings at him, it would hurt my axe?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, just, you know what? Just grab a vine and just put whatever you can into it.
I will chop the vine in this doorway. This is a doorway, right?
You're
I
not
figured
sure. It might be a doorway. You can't really tell under all the vines.
I figured if you have any kind of paladin stuff left, you grabbed a vine, you could just grab the vine and put your paladin stuff into it, and maybe it'll go all the way back to the roots or something.
Yeah, I'll try swinging at this wall of vines.
Okay.
All right. Uh, do I? Okay. I'll have to roll. Do I to hit it? Do I? I forget. Do I have to roll for the vines?
I mean, you go ahead and just give me a strength check to see how hard you swing.
Okay. Wow, that's awful. I'm
so
tired.
Verdant, you pull your Sylvia, your halberd back, and you swing her forward. And if your weapon wasn't magical, and it probably still now is mildly damaged, you swing down and smack into these vines with your strength that you can muster, and it feels just like you hit a a metal bar, and it goes tink, and you feel it like reverberate down through your arms and into your body. And you kind of pull Sylvia back a little bit and look up the tip, and you're like, I might have blunted her just a little bit.
No.
Do you have any more, paladin magic?
I'm all out.
Like,
I used everything for the fights.
oof.
Yeah, this is a problem. I doubt we could rest here.
Well, I mean, how long a rest you need?
I'm not sure.
Well, we could fly back up to the top and rest there. I don't think
I'm
you should
pretty
rest
sure
in
if
the
we do
void.
that, the vines are going to close this place back up again. I think we're kind of rooted.
Yeah, I mean, we can always come back to this place later if we require. Like, we could do the exact same thing as we did last time. Which is Paladin, you Verdant, you cut open a spot for us. We can fly back in
Yeah.
I mean,
and
yeah,
do that again.
or we could possibly set up camp a little bit here. I'm not sure. I
We
know we
could,
could
I
probably
just
get
don't
at
know how
least
safe
get
it
a
would
short.
be.
I know we could at least get a short rest. I don't know how much that's going to help you, wiggle fingers.
Does it help me at all?
How spent are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you, thank you.
I just know Verdant's not.
Yeah, Verdant's
hot.
kind of out of everything, and this place seems to run on Verdant.
He's done a lot, yes.
I mean, maybe go over here on this other side over here, see if you can start a small fire? Burn away some limbs or something? I don't know. I wouldn't go too big on it. Don't want to set this whole place on fire with us inside.
Hmm. All right. I mean, I don't know what else to do.
I hate backtracking, and it kind of feels like that's what we're doing at the moment.
Hmm.
We spent all of our energy and everything getting in here. Now we're kind of like crap. We can't go forward. You all right there, Verdant?
Yeah.
I
Just
think he's losing it.
yeah. I'm just tired. I think I don't know. If we rest here, we risk those other two that I scared off coming back. Because remember, I scared off half of these things.
Like a cast thing is fucking green in the chat.
Why am I?
So Red, as they are all conversing amongst themselves, you were the quiet one, and you were kind of looking around and everything. You notice that the void fish thing that's next to you, the little piece on top of its head is still glowing a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna try and dig it out.
Okay. How would you like to dig it out?
Cut around it and kind of pull it out.
Fair enough. So you kind of like dig around the part there while they're all chit-chatting a little bit. And after you kind of get like around the edges, you can feel like the underneath part of it, and you can go pop, and it kind of like plops out into your hand. It's got like a little vine leading back into the head a little bit. And you can tell that it's the light is slowly fading, but it's kind of hard, almost like a gem, but you're not sure.
Is it like the gem? I will. Pretty sure I have one. I don't have one. Does the gem have? I'll take the gem over here. Does it have any like reaction to the vines? Any?
Yeah. So as you kind of get closer to the vines, the light is fading in it, but it does kind of part a little ways away from it, which you now thought back that they got in and out very quickly through the vines. So this little piece kind of opens the vines a little bit and is enough to allow passage through for like a single being.
All right, I'll try pressing my way through.
Sure. So Red, you press through the vines and then they close up behind you. But as long as you're holding the little eye gem thing, you seem to be moving through the vines just fine. But just you. It seems that all around you, the vines are still extremely tight and wound around the place. And you don't really find anything too spectacular. It's just more and more vines.
Your eyes in the back. Well, Red's dead.
Yeah, what the hell?
You all watched Red just kind of melt into the vines, and you try to, like, if you touch the vines, they're once again solid.
Can I hear them still?
If they say anything.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like completely cutting me off from them. I want to just explore around this area, see if I can find anything of note.
It's really dangerous. I don't know. That looked really tight.
I guess I'll take a seat and try to rest while he runs around.
Okay. Red, how long are you going to walk around?
I don't know. Do I find anything?
Give me a search check. Investigation.
I knew what you meant.
Thank you. Don't you laugh
8.
at me, Verdant.
Wow.
As you're kind of walking around, you don't really find anything spectacular. You see a bunch of destroyed walls and probably what may have been tables and things like that, but it's all destroyed. Everything these vines touch seems to have been just completely demolished. Eventually, you do kind of stumble upon what probably was a bedroom at some point. The vines in here are not quite as thick as the rest of the location, but you kind of get close to where you would assume maybe like a desk would be, and you do find a book there, but you are unable to read the contents. And the book is in relatively good position. Like, not position.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can reach over and pick it up. It's like the only thing that hasn't been destroyed. But
I will take the book and bring it back to the group.
Okay.
So
that'll take you about 20 minutes or so, because I mean it's rather disconcerting to kind of, you know, just walk through the vines. It's very disorienting, you know, like walking with blinders on. So you stumble quite a bit, and then eventually you make your way back. So Isaac, if you did want to take a short rest, nothing seemed to attack you while Red was away. So you can take a short rest if you desire.
Oh, sweet.
I'll take a short rest too. Wait, a short rest only heals you, right?
Right.
And I get my action surge back.
So on your character sheet, Verdant, you can click short rest, and then there's like a hit die total, and you just check how many boxes you want to heal if you're damaged, and then hit roll hit die, and then take short rest.
I never got damaged last match.
Wow.
Say that to the DM, all right?
I'll need a long rest for my spells.
Your
I'm gonna inspect the second fish thing.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check or something?
Give me investigation.
Investigation.
Upon investigating this slightly smaller version of the void fish thing, you don't really see anything of note. Isaac did a number on this one. It looks like it's been hacked to pieces. The little red thing in the middle of its forehead has been crushed.
Nice. Well, it seems only Red could travel with that one orb. This other one's completely smashed. Not that I would want to risk going into this claustrophobic vine place anyway.
Abon, what you up to, buddy?
Just kind of taking it all in, mostly.
Sure.
I guess he'll take a short rest as well.
Okay.
Oh, he needs it.
What? Can you come closer to the mic?
He'll take a short rest, please.
Okay, thank you.
You go by this tree.
Like
I forget when I looked. I always looked at my other monitor, and it's like I'd turn away from my microphone, so it's like hold my mic where I want to go. It's great.
What did you say, Isaac?
Just order a short rest all around, please.
Yeah. Eventually, as you guys are resting, Red just kind of melds back through the vines and back into the clearing. Red, just so you know, the little orb in your hand, the light is getting dimmer and dimmer.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, so this thing's only going to work for a little bit longer. Is there anywhere else we want to go?
I don't know. You try to put magic in it.
I don't have very much of that.
I mean, what if it's like those little cannonballs we were flinging?
I will put my last first level spell into it to see if that helps it.
So you're discharging magical energy into the crystal eye thing.
Specifically, cure wounds.
Okay. High or low, Red?
Low.
Like the odds of this working.
So you pump your energy into it as best you can for a healing spell, but it seems that this is probably dead tissue at this point, so there's not really anything that cure wounds would do for it, and it does not increase it.
Is there anywhere we want to take this real quick to get into? Because we're running out of time here.
Did we check the other side yet? Like, did you wrap all the way around, or?
It's very hard to navigate through here, but I did find this, and I'll hand Abaddon the book.
You what?
I found this for you, and I hand him a book.
Oh. Can I take a look at it?
Sure.
Well, make sure you... If you're going to go the other side, make sure you're careful. Remember, there's 2 more of them suckers out there.
What does the book say, Kath?
So you open the book, and it's a language you don't understand.
Comprehend languages. Now I can.
So this appears to be a diary of sorts.
Says nope.
How long are you going to want to kind of read it? It is a fairly large diary. It's got many, many pages. Do you want to start at the beginning, flip to a random page in the middle, or go to the end?
I'll start at the starts for a little bit. Can I read this while doing my long rest type thing, or no? Just my short rest, no long rest.
I mean, you're currently short resting, so yeah. I mean, you've already finished your short rest, but if you want to continue short resting, you can.
Oh, I didn't know you already finished.
So Red, you're gonna pop back into the vines.
And I don't know what to do here, Kath.
Okay. Well, while you think about that, I'll handle Abaddon. So Abaddon, in this book that you've picked up, you are finding that it's similar to the people that you found before. This person is unsure how they got here. They assume that they had done something wrong. This particular person had eaten meat when they were a vegetarian. And they were like, I'm cursed here. My God was really unhappy with that particular thing, so I've been banished here. And so they have spent a long time repenting, and you realize that this person is an elf. Their diary that you're reading, which is why it's much bigger than probably a normal human's diary or something like that. And they do keep things kind of concise for you. Eventually, after longer passages, they start shortening it to just tally marks of how long they've been there. Today I did this and repented this. Today I did this and repented this. And it's all mundane things. Took a shower, ate some food, took care of the tree, ate some food, took a shower. More people started showing up. Each of them did something bad, and they're obviously here to be punished and things like that. This is going to take you a while to read through it.
Yep.
But that's the beginning part of it.
Can I just investigate the room to see if I recognize anything or
sure.
if anything's out of place?
So it's like, is it in this? Sorry, this was talking about they were the first one here.
It doesn't talk about anyone else here for quite a few pages, so it's possible that this could have been the first.
Oh, okay.
But you're not sure. They just don't talk about anyone else in the beginning part. And then when somebody does pop up, it just says, someone new showed up today.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Verdant, give me an investigation.
Okie dokie. No!
I mean, other than the bones and everything currently under your feet that have been kind of consumed by the vines, you don't really see anything special. The room's very long, you know, and short on the one side, very oval shaped with a couple trees in it. Come together of that what you will.
Okay.
You can assume things if you want to. Would your character notice certain things?
I don't know.
Abaddon would assume something.
Talk amongst yourselves. This is your game, guys. What you wanna do?
I don't really know our next move here, guys.
I'm not sure either, but I did notice after while sitting here and reading this book, one, this book is written by an elf. So that's cool. I'll read it all later. But the second thing is that doesn't this room look familiar to you all?
A little bit. Hey,
Just a little bit.
No.
if you're not going to use that, let me borrow it.
What?
The little orb thing that lets you go through. I'm going to check out the other side.
Wait, isn't this the garden?
This is the garden.
That's
It looks like it.
We all touched this tree together with the devil lady.
Yeah, that's why I was going to go left there.
All right, well, here's your orb. I'll just hand it to him. Have fun.
Right, cool. I'm going to go check out what's over here.
So, Isaac, you get to the vines and you kind of hold up the orb, and they do part a little bit, but not enough for you to pass through with your chonky armor. It seems that it's losing more and more power. Only somebody slim can currently make it through the vines.
Oh, no.
Somebody slim. I mean, that's... Abaddon, come here.
All right.
Come here, skinny. You're up. Puts it,
Okay.
just plops it in his hand.
Abaddon is a little bit of a gem
While they're
here.
doing this thing, I'm going to try and take myself a short rest because your boy is having a real rough day.
Sure.
I'll try to go through, Kath.
Okay, so Abaddon, you kind of know magical items, and you did see the orb when Red left and how much light it had in it. This is obviously much diminished from that. You have maybe 5-10 minutes before it extinguishes, and wherever you are, you're probably going to get stuck. So, what do you want to do?
Is the other one still lit on like this guy?
Oh no, that one's
Already-
crushed.
Yeah, I already investigated and told everyone.
Okay, sorry, I missed it. Well, I can still go in. I'll just have to be fast.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you. If anything, I might be able to turn into something small and crawl through the vines, depending. I'll walk this way, Kath. I'll
Sure.
left, and I'll look for that centerpiece blue thing that we found. If mapping out the thing up above us.
Sure. Give me a dexterity check as you're
Oh,
walking.
goody. Nobody can help me. Yippee!
Nobody can help you. All right.
I'm
So,
so glad
Abaddon.
it was not the 5 that said it was on my screen.
You kind of do a quick pace because you know there's not a lot of time left in this, and you really don't want to be stuck out here. Just in case you can't get back. And so you go at a quick pace, and as you're kind of rushing through, you hit what would be a closed door, but obviously it's been kind of disintegrated by the vines. And as you get closer, the vines try to part for you, but they're stuck in the door. So the dex check was to sidestep the door that wouldn't move and kind of go around it instead of face planting into it. And you do make it into the next area. It is still completely covered in vines, but you do kind of like feel around, and you do eventually find that centerpiece.
Okay, I'll cast dancing lights.
Your dancing
Above
lights
my
can't
head.
really help you see. It's very dark. The vines seem to constrict everything around you.
Like not even like my little area I have. I can't light that little area up.
Your little area is basically your body.
Oh, good.
You can light that up if you want.
Sure. I'm looking for anything different on this thing.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
I'm good at these usually.
Good. Because your investigation check is high, you do this quickly. On this particular orb, you do notice it is a little different than the one at the other location where you kind of found everybody.
Mm.
With your orbs around you, you are able to see a little bit of color. Instead of it being blue, this one is a deep, like, purplish color, more like the colors of the vines. You see the outline of what you can only assume, like in the orb itself, it appears to be like different continents or something in there. You're not sure, you haven't seen these continents before, but you could always look through a bunch of maps when you get back home, maybe. But yeah, this orb is a dark purplish red color with a different, like, design on it, which kind of looks like a map.
Okay. I'll quickly do a detect magic.
Okay.
See if I see anything.
This entire place is devoid of magic. There is none. It seems that the vines probably consumed anything.
Okay, cool.
They're getting
How long would
tighter around you.
Yeah, how long would Evidon think he has?
Probably enough to get back right now.
Okay. Son of a gun. Looking at the vines real fast, Kath, could I squeeze through as like a small critter or something through these vines or no?
How small of a critter?
I can become pretty small.
Right. Now, also consider that these vines may or may not be carnivorous, and you are currently in protection. You could, if you're small enough, you might be able to make it back through.
You're like a small lizard I could turn into, a small lizard or spider. Turn into a little spider.
Your choice. If you want to
Bro
try.
just remembered he could be an insect. He's like, oh yeah. Drops orb.
No, because I wanted to like chalk mark this map thing on a piece of paper. I don't think I can though. I don't think I have time.
What would you like to do, Abaddon?
Frick. Guess I'll head back.
Okay.
I'll stare at this thing for as long as I can to like map it out on Abaddon's head. And like hold it down, and then I'll head back.
Okay. So
and then as soon as I get back, I will start to scribble this down on a piece of paper.
Sure. You
Madman style.
Quickly, as fast as you possibly can, start making your way back. The orb is losing light very, very quickly, and you notice that the vines are getting much tighter, and they actually seem to have thorns on them that are tearing at your clothing as you're going farther into it. You kind of burst back into the room with everyone else as the last little bit of light goes out in the orb, and your cape is caught inside the vines.
No capes.
Just a little bit. You could probably nudge it out.
I like start nudging a little bit and like mending it at the same time as I'm like pulling. Like pull, tear, mend, pull, tear, mend.
Yeah.
Just give.
Now, how long are you going to do that? That's going to take a minute.
I'll give it for a second and scribble it down before I forget.
Okay, so you guys see Abaddon kind of burst through, and the light in the orb is gone completely. You see his cape is still kind of like caught a little bit in the vines. He tugs at it a little bit, tugs at mends. He goes, frick it, gets a piece of paper out and starts drawing.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes you gotta walk away from the problem, or, well, draw away. Do you want me to pull you out, buddy?
Wait, maybe hold on. I need to focus.
As he's drawing, Ozzy's just gonna walk behind him, grab the cape with one hand, and just yoink.
I'll just keep drawing in my head, like mapping it as best I can. As long as it's not huge, I'm fine.
That's fine.
It looks aerodynamic. Aerodynamic. You don't have as much wind resistance anymore.
All right. So Abaddon, roll me an intelligence check to see how much you remember.
Intelligence check. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. I roll a history
Why would history help you?
to remember. Oh, I can roll intelligence. Come on, you fuck.
I mean, you get the basic shapes down.
That's a good space. Oh, but a 9 with history doesn't make a difference. But 9.
You try to do it from what you can remember, and I mean, it's
Yeah.
basic shapes.
Mm-hmm.
What you guys doing?
Did I get my short rest off?
You did.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna inspect more of the corpses.
Sure. Are you looking for anything new?
Yeah, just any signs of what could, tell us what happened and stuff like that.
Roll me a medicine check.
Medicine check.
Yep.
And rip off their arm, maybe, hopefully.
I mean, you aren't able to really see anything different than what you've already seen. A lot of these bodies are completely destroyed. It looks like the vines are kind of weaving their way through the bodies, through the bones even, like where the two arm bones are. The vines have even gone through that. So you can't tell if that happened before death or after death because they're just that kind of destroyed.
Gosh dang it. I really need my spells.
Abaddon, what did we learn here?
Well, the orb down here, like the main blue one, was purple down here, and it had a map on it. I don't know if that one upstairs has a map or not. I need to look at that when we get back. But this one did. I drew down as best I could, but it's kind of hard to remember when you're getting attacked by vines. So
Let's head back, see what we can figure out on the other side.
I mean, if this place is a copy of the other place, wouldn't it make sense there's another place back that way?
huh?
I mean, what if
Placeception.
yeah, what if this place isn't the first place? Like, what if this is just a running continuation?
Could be. I don't know.
Like, every so often, another one's made. People start showing up. Whatever's here feeds on those people. Another place shows up. People show up. Thing feeds on the people. And it just keeps creating these new buildings.
So let's jump the queue then. We'll check
See.
out. It took us about 40 minutes to get here. Let's get back to the place we were at,
Rest.
and we'll.
It took us 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So there.
Did we fly away from the main building, or did we fly under?
We
building?
flew away.
So
It was
that-
behind. So let's go forward this time and see if there's another one. But real quick, I'm going to. I just want to take one of my holy axes because I know holy does stuff here. I'm going to put a mark on this tree.
Okay. You mark that tree.
Well, let's, I guess, head back. I know the magic fingers could use a good night's rest, and then maybe
Yeah.
see if we can find another place.
And then I can
Abaddon,
chop through more of these
you-
vines.
Do you have another polymorph in you?
I have a couple of years.
So you're the only way me and Isaac can get back.
Yep.
I can do that. Don't worry. Is there still a hole we can leave through, Kath, that we made the first time, or no?
You all finally look up after a long time, and you see that the vines have been slowly closing. So the
Oh,
hole
God.
is much, much smaller. You can probably fit 1 or 2 people through, so you can't go through as a bird right now.
Uh-oh.
Well,
But it
let's get
seems
close to
that
it.
they have been slowly closing, probably because of the holy power used to chop them apart.
I
Well,
mean, all we got to do is get through the hole. So
yeah.
where's the?
Verdant, could you take somebody up with you on the broom? Is that too heavy?
I could try. Who's the lightest?
Isaac just points at Red.
I pointed at Isaac.
Well, we could try, but I don't know. I haven't really dabbled with two people.
Sorry, we're kind of chunky.
Because if I can, like, how high is it? How high is
Wait,
it
did you
to
say you got a
outside
couple
cast?
polymorphs?
Yes. I can only hold one.
Well, shit, just turned into a great ape.
Yeah, but then we gotta fly back is the hard part here.
Yeah, he's got a couple polymorphs. That means when we get outside, he could just turn into a
Let's
bird
go
and fly us
fling
out of here.
everyone out.
It's space.
Yeah, but this
I mean, you got an idea what else to do then?
gravity affected us normally last time.
Mm-hmm. We will fall very fast.
Yeah, we're not going to.
Plus, the thorns are not the nicest.
Or anybody else got an idea?
We could just long rest here, and then I can chop through the
That
vines.
sounds like a really bad idea.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, Verdant, do you want to try to bring somebody up there with you? I can bring possibly somebody else out with me. Kat, how high is the hole?
About 40 feet up.
Oh, I can easily teleport me and somebody else out and then transform.
Okay. Okay.
Isaac, how much do you weigh, buddy?
A lot.
Yeah, I need the total weight here because I need to. I've never
No.
flown with anyone before.
I've got about 150 pounds of gear on me, and I'm kind of a large lad, so probably look about close to 500 pounds.
Okay.
Gestures to full backpack with all the equipment that he carries.
Yeah, but you have a bag of holding. I don't. I keep everything I have on me.
I have 2 bags of holding and a backpack.
Oh, wait a minute. How empty is one of your bags of holding?
Let me check. Oh, by the way, Verdant, take your blasted bag of holding.
No, please. If I take it, then I can't fly as well. So I need to be light.
I'm just stuck with 3 bags of holding now. All right.
Yeah. You're the bag of holding guy.
Are you
Yeah,
really
check.
over encumbered if you hold your bag of holding? It's not that heavy.
We could try, but
I don't think the bag of holding. I don't think the weight for the bag of holding does anything. I think it's just.
No, but the bag of holdings itself is like 10 pounds.
15.
15, yeah.
It's 15 pounds.
I'd have to exercise more, I think, to like get the weight down.
You just need to be under 400 pounds.
Yeah, which you should be under 400 pounds or whatever.
Well, I use my broom because of the speed it gives me, which if I'm under 200, then wait, right? Yeah, if I'm carrying over 200 pounds, then I can only move 30 feet with my broom.
Hmm.
But if I'm under 200, then I get to move 50 feet. So yeah.
Right now I got some stuff I'm working on for you. Let me check my other bag. Okay, so my
Is
other
it-
bag is empty right now.
I mean, one of us could climb in.
He just kind of like opens it up a little bit. All right, squeeze in.
Oh God, is that
I'll take out some rope of mine and I'll tie it to like Isaac's armor.
that seems
So I've got
very
an anchor point.
dangerous.
Isaac
I'll
will
tie it to myself.
Isaac will actually point you to an anchor latch on his armor.
Yeah, I'll tie myself off on Isaac, tie it to me, and start squeezing into the bag.
She's just like, what? I grew up in a mountain.
And judging your armor.
What, you're going into the bag of holding?
Well, that's one less person you got to carry through, isn't it?
Yep.
I guess.
That's horrifying.
All right, so Red, you are climbing into a bag of holding. I'm assuming there's enough space for Red to get in there, right?
It's completely empty.
I have an empty one.
Cool. So
I
Red,
currently have like 3 of them.
Red, you were in a void space a second ago, and now your legs are kind of dangling in another void space as you are
Seems to be a pattern.
getting into this particular one. Are you gonna like go all the way in? And you're gonna like close it? Question mark?
I mean, he could probably keep his head
Can-
out. Like, kind of tight.
Can I just keep my head poked out?
Abaddon, how does your teleportation spell work?
I can teleport 90 feet.
Right, but
see.
it's one person, right?
Nope, 2.
Then why are you getting in the bag?
It's himself
Understep.
and
You
one other
teleport yourself
person.
in an occupied space you can
Oh,
see in
yeah.
range. Yeah. You can bring along objects as long as they're wait.
Hold on, I could just stick my arm
yeah.
in there.
Wait.
Isaac just sticks his arm into the
Yeah.
bag. All right, you got the rope, got my
Yeah,
arm.
one willing
All
creature,
right,
yeah.
get us out of here.
Okay. I need everyone to roll me an intelligence check.
Oh
Stupid
no.
it is.
Oh no.
I need you to roll an intelligence checking how stupid this idea is.
Just climbing into a bag of holding.
I
Looks
Me and
fine
Isaac
to
are
me.
like, this is a great idea.
Okay. So Abaddon, you're watching this conundrum happen in front of you as Isaac just has their bag open. Red jumps in the bag. Red's head
Yeah.
is currently sticking outside of the bag. Verdant, you're looking over there like, seems like a really bad idea. And then Abaddon,
No.
you are like, you know your spell. You know your spell back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
What will probably happen is, because Red's head is outside of the bag, you'll teleport Isaac and all of Isaac's things.
Not red.
Not Red's head.
Not Red's head.
All right, Red, you go with Paladin. Paladin, grab Red. I'll take Isaac.
All right. I get.
Hold on. Can the broom actually hold me and all my stuff?
If you're in the bag of holding.
You're in a bag of holding.
Yeah.
So I got to get all the way in it.
I walk over. I cut Isaac's rope. I grab
Nope.
Isaac.
That's my fucking rope.
Too bad.
We-
and I look
we
up
can
and I
just
teleport me and Isaac
untie
out.
it.
I teleport me and Isaac out.
Oh my god.
Abaddon and Isaac are gone. Red,
I turn to a bird immediately as soon as I teleport.
you are
You're here from the top.
just a bag with a head sticking out of it right now, Red.
I was going to say, my anchor point's gone. Do I fall the rest of the way into the bag?
Okay.
The whole point of this was
uh,
having a way that I could climb out of this bag, Abaddon.
I pick up the bag.
Verdant, you see the rope slowly, like not slowly, it's like going into the bag very quickly. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I grab hold of the rope and I tie it onto my broomstick.
Okay, so at you grab the rope. Give me just like a dexterity check real quick to see how fast you can tie it on your rope before it reaches the end.
Oh god.
Okay, so you run over there to this bag that's now on the ground. You grab the rope that's sliding
So
into it from the part that
stupid.
was cut, and you tie it on your broom real quick, just enough time for your broom to get snapped to the side, and kind of now it's vertical to the bag as if it was trying to get pulled in. And
Oh
so
jeez.
yeah.
Okay, I grab the bag and I fly out the hole, fly out the ceiling hole
Sure.
with the bag.
Sure. You are a little bit heavy, but you are able to successfully fly out of the hole. Red.
Success.
Red. You
Mhm.
have been free falling for a second
Oh my god.
into this
All you
void
hear-
space.
All you hear out when that happened, all you hear was just my anchor point, my bag.
Abaddon almost killed Red.
Not the first time. Things happen.
So Verdant's flying out. What were you saying, Isaac, when you got teleported?
Just, he pops out the other side. He's like, my bag.
That's all you care about?
He hasn't processed the red free falling in his bag right now.
All right, so Verdant, you fly up and out. Red, what are you doing in the bag? You have your rope. It is tied on you. And it does stop at one point, so you're no longer free falling.
Oh, thank goodness. I will try and climb out and get my head poked out of the bag again.
Sure. Give me an athletics check to see how fast you can climb.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
Yeah, you can
24.
climb pretty fast. So you like snap on the end of that rope on there. You don't take damage, but like it was a free fall and then you kind of snapped and it's like ow. And you put your hands on it and climb back up to the top. Just enough time to see through the open part of the back as Verdant didn't close it. You are passing by the vines as they're still very tight. And you now are able to kind of poke your head out as Verdant is flying you up and over the
Oh, hey, Red. I saved your life. I don't know why you did that.
I don't know either.
We want to move. I'm a bird. I can't talk.
You can still fucking understand me.
All right, I regroup with the others and I pull Red out of the bag.
No, I gotta stay here. Otherwise, I don't think your broom's gonna be able to move.
Oh yeah, good call. Well, can't we all just jump on Abaddon's back?
I shake my bird head. No.
He can take 1.
3.
How did you all get here? No,
I can take 2.
Yeah, we were on Abaddon's back.
Well, he
one of my claws,
just told
one of
us
my back.
this when he could take 1.
One of my claws, one of my back.
Oh,
One of my claws, one of my back.
All right,
Isaac's
well,
in my claws
let's
right now.
just go back.
Originally, it was Red on the back, me in the claws, and Verdant flying.
Yeah,
all right,
Isaac's in my
hopefully.
claws again. So.
Well, let's just go.
Well, Verdant, you have the bag. You can just sit on Abaddon and Red just teeters in the bag.
Okay.
If you want.
Sounds good. Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. So you get on Abaddon Bird's back, and Abaddon flies back. Now, on the way over there, at this point, Verdant, your light is out. You no longer your pretty little radius. It has been well over an hour.
No, my daylight light.
So you are no longer extremely
Sad.
lit. And eventually, you all make your way back and land in your original location. So it's been roughly 2 hours or so that you have been gone. Probably a little less. And you land. I'm assuming, Abaddon, you turn back into a tiefling. Okay. There you go.
All right. Somebody get me out of this fucking bag.
All right, I help Red get out of the bag. So are we gonna get an explanation as to why all that transpired?
Yeah, Abaddon, could you not almost kill me next time? Be real swell of you.
I mean, I think if we stayed in there much longer, we wouldn't be able to fit too much. So.
We had enough time to untie the rope.
I mean, I don't know. I was tired of waiting. I didn't think you would fall in the bag, to be honest. Normally, big oldlings, you can think of what you want and pull it out.
You are the dumbest smart person that I've ever met.
At least he's honest.
I'm gonna take a long rest.
Hi, Elise, Marco. Did anything change while we were gone?
How does it get inside?
Fine.
So you all make your way back inside, and as you all are making your way back inside, Elise and Marco are, still in the same spot where they are. The people here are still worshiping the orb thing or whatever, and she says, no, nothing happened. Everyone seems to still be doing the same old boring thing that they are, but the sound is quite deafening with nothing here. So.
Oh, I got an idea real quick.
I'm looking at the orb, Kath.
Bop into the garden.
Okay, hang on. Abaddon, what did you say?
I'm looking at the orb.
Okay, so you're looking at the orb. Got it. And Red, what are you doing?
I am looking at the tree. Is there a mark on this tree too?
No, you do not see a mark on this tree.
Okay, so they're not the same, just layered over each other. It's different. Okay.
Okay.
Where's Demon Girl?
I jump into this bed and I rest, or I long rest.
Alright, Verdant's going to bed. Got it. You don't see her around here. Elise said she went west. I haven't seen her come back through in a while.
Okay. Abaddon, did you tell us anything you read in the book?
I said a little bit of it out loud, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go find Demon Girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna see about finding a place to take a nap.
Sure.
I'm just gonna go sleep in somebody's bed. What's this?
Red, you're walking through her.
Oh. Oh, there's
Hey.
a bed on the other side.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kath, what I see on this, is it the same or is it different?
This one appears to be different. So you take out your little sketch thing, and from what you can remember, the masses on this particular one are different than the one on the other.
Oh,
Hmm.
there's a person.
Okay,
here.
I'll jot these ones down too on a separate page.
Okay.
Like on a page next to it, I'll like jot it down.
Isaac,
Yeah.
this person is naked and taking a bath.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, I probably got about here because I was looking at this over here, this bed. I was like, oh, look, there's a bed, and then realize she's naked and be like, oh, crap.
This is the
And then I'll leave.
bathroom.
I saw a bed.
It's okay.
Just okay.
Okay, so Red, what were you saying to her? I'm so sorry.
Like, hey, is there anybody here that was banished because they ate meat and they're a vegetarian?
Not that I recall.
Okay. All right, well, thank you. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
Trying out my other theory.
Okay.
Are the vines back?
You guys haven't been gone for terribly long. You don't see them creeping back into the room yet.
God said yet, so they will be coming back.
You guys.
Abaddon, how much time you got left of bird form?
I'm out of bird form.
Fuck.
I had to enter the door somehow.
Verdant.
Let's just leave. Verdant is already conked out on the bed.
I
Yeah.
can turn back
I just-
into a bird.
I grabbed
I'm
him
not
to
doing
shake
that
him
right now.
awake.
What? Well,
Hey, I'm curious about something.
yeah, what's up?
What's under this rock?
Under
I
the
thought
rock?
we looked at that. Did we not?
It didn't look like there was anything from what I saw.
I don't remember us
that's
ever
the
looking.
bathhouse. Don't want to go in that.
I mean, when I flew around the entire perimeter, I was looking around, and I didn't see anything of interest under the rock, as far as I saw.
So you have been under.
I didn't fly under, but I more than likely looked under, and I didn't really see
Oh,
anything.
hello.
Hi.
Okay.
If I go back asleep.
Widow.
Hello.
I don't want to sleep here.
We might have to at some point.
Isaac's already nodding
I
off.
feel like if we fall asleep here, we're never going to be able to leave. The same thing that happened over there is going to happen here.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not willing to risk that.
Do you want me to go take a look outside?
I'm going to go.
Can you
Wait, hold on.
fly?
Do you have a spyglass?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, either one of you two got a spyglass?
You wake the sleeping people again.
Fuck off. I don't have one.
What about you, Verdant?
Let me check. No, I don't.
No, I can't fly.
So do you want me to, well, do you want me to go look then?
I'm just... I don't know. I don't want to say anything around her. That's spleen saying that.
Lane's being weird again.
She has been kind of watching you guys run back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching Red
Hello.
do his thing.
Oh, you guys are in the void, by the way. Have fun.
Hey, Abaddon, she says to
Yes.
you.
Yes.
What did he mean the other place? You found other survivors?
No.
Oh.
Who said the other place?
You did, right next to her.
Out loud.
Out loud.
In the other room.
Yeah, well, shit.
Man that tries to have secrets blurts secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he won't say anything.
I roll insight, Kath.
Sure, what are you
Just to
inciting?
I don't know. Just see if your intentions are good or not. Again.
Sure, so give me a vibe check.
Oh god, the red is spreading.
Insight. 18.
Right.
She seems
don't know.
extremely concerned when you
Okay, that's fair.
said no, and that there was another place.
Did I say no?
Yeah, you did.
You didn't.
Yeah, sorry. There is another island out there, yes. And it looks on the interior the exact same as this place. Although the entire island is covered in those black vines.
I see.
The only
Those-
place to be able to walk around freely in was the place with all the, well, the garden.
I see. It does seem to be a problem. Those vines have been creeping up around the edges of the rocks for quite some time now. They're
Mhm.
very slow.
Yeah, but
so-
they're not fun, though.
No?
Well, I know a paladin here took care of the ones. Hold on. I don't want to wake them up.
Closes the door for the sleeping people.
Mm-hmm. Look, yeah, I know a paladin got rid of the ones here in the far room that were creeping inside. So that should give you guys some more time, at least. We don't know exactly how or to help at the moment. We're trying to figure that out, I believe. At least I am.
Mm.
But yes, there's something else out there. We don't know if there's more, if that was the only other one.
So
There are also void whales or void sharks or something else too out there, by the way.
I see. So probably the guy that jumped off the edge isn't coming back.
No, he's gone. More than likely, yes.
Do you think this could still be the test of the god?
A very brutal one, if yes. I don't think so. Maybe some eldritch horror or something, I don't know. I couldn't say for certain.
With your insight check, you can kind of see a complicated expression go across her face when she says, if it isn't a god, and she's like lowering her voice at this point to try to make sure nobody overhears her, then a lot of people are probably gonna go crazy very quickly. I'm
But they
gonna
don't need
keep
to know
that
that
down
then,
for
yeah.
now.
Yes, of course. I don't know why I was being quiet. I don't need to be quiet. Nobody else can hear me. Yeah. Again, I don't know religion much. I'm not the religious guy, so I couldn't say.
Are you all
But by
going
the
to
look-
help us?
I'm going to try.
We'd really like to go back home, if possible.
Currently, we're also stuck here, so I believe we're both in a similar boat, just on different tides of this realm. So, but I'm going to go look outside and see if I can see anything.
Okay. If you need
Also-
anything, I'll be back in the plant room.
Of course. Does anybody else see us opening doors? I'm just curious.
I don't see you open doors. I kind of see you phase through the physical door.
Okay,
Damn.
good to know. Just to know. Because
So
I was being like, I need to shut the front doors when we go through, but I guess that's
now,
good,
when
good to
you
know.
opened the door to the plant room, that one did actually open. I'm not sure if that location is different than the rest of the place.
All right. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yep. And you leave
Hi,
him
Red.
behind. Red, you've just kind of been lurking down here. I'm assuming you were eavesdropping.
Yes.
Excellent. Apart from the time when she lowered her voice to be quiet, Abaddon wasn't keeping his voice low at all. So you
Not
did
very
miss the
low.
part where she lowered her voice, but you heard the rest of it.
Hello. I'm gonna go outside to look for a minute.
Yep,
So,
I'm coming with you.
you can't really fly.
You got wings.
I know. I said you can't fly.
No, but I can be here
That's true.
in
All right.
case one of those
I'll-
things comes back.
I'll be back in a second, and I'll just fall backwards off the edge.
Okay, he does a cool move and falls backwards off the edge, Red.
Damn, that was cool. I make sure you can hear me.
All right,
I smirk a
Abaddon,
little bit.
where are you going?
I'm gonna look underneath.
Okay, so you fly underneath this this floating rock here, and what you see underneath, there does appear to be a bunch of black vines just all over the base. They seem to be seeping up into the base of the stone, kind of like weaving their way into the actual foundation of this currently floating rock. And you can see that they are leading down and down and down. You can't see how far down they go, but it's not like they stop, so they're attached to something.
Can I like descend cautiously and slowly?
Oh, there's nothing down there. I'm verdant. I looked, I promise.
How far are you wanting to descend?
Pretty far.
Like how long are you wanting to descend? Because these are a very, very long
10
thing.
minutes.
10 minutes? You descend for 10 minutes, and you still don't see the end.
Oh my goodness. It's connected to
It's
something though.
it's very dark, since the verdant isn't here to light up the way anymore.
And I'll cast dancing lights.
Sure.
Or like below me.
Mm-hmm. So you
120
even
feet.
push them as far as you can down the way. This vine just kind of keeps going.
I wonder if we cut it off. Like, is it a big cluster of vines?
Oh yeah, very thick.
I wonder if we could cut it off at its like somewhere along this line and maybe do something to it. Don't know. I'm gonna perceive around me to make sure nothing's around.
Sure.
15.
High or low, Abaddon?
Oh gosh. Low. The chance of something being out there.
So you don't see anything out there, but with your perceptioning, you did kind of get close to the vines themselves, and they're kind of like intertwined with each other, gnarled and kind of going all the way up. They're much more dense here, like the other location, as it was leading up into the base of this one here. And you see, now that you've traveled about 10 feet down, there does
10
appear
minutes,
to
yeah.
be. That's what I meant. Sorry, 10 minutes
Yep.
down. They're in the vines. It looks like there is like a body that has now been kind of vined its way into there. Do you take a closer look?
Yes.
So you get up closer to this body, and it appears to be wearing the same clothes as everyone else upstairs. It's got that slightly translucent look to it. but the body itself appears to be completely drained of all liquids, with the vines weaving through it.
Can I try to interact with this body, or can I not?
It's the
Like,
earthreal, you
oh.
can't touch it.
all right, ethereal,
Well, like see-through. I was using a
Ethereal.
fancy word.
ethereal.
Earthreal.
Gotcha.
That's the word.
Is that an actual word?
I
I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not how it's said.
don't know.
Ethereal?
Yeah.
It's not. Kath's messing with you.
Okay, I was saying,
Like how
Kath-
Kath says necromancy. It's necromancy for her.
That's true. Yeah.
She's from the same planet that
funny.
Megamind's from.
Judge me. I like my
Hey.
friends.
I'm not. Megamind was a timeless classic.
It was pretty good. It was good.
Okay, that's cool. Can I see if there's like anything to identify this guy a little differently from anybody else? Like any distinct things on him?
It appears to be wearing some kind of medallion.
Can I take stock of that medallion? What it looks like?
Sure. It's got like a little like moon crescent on it with a sword through it and like some vines around it.
Okay. Can I make a check to see if that is related to anything that I would know? Like a
Sure.
god, deity, or anything?
Do it.
That'd be history check?
Religion.
Or religion check?
Fine, you can do history.
I can, no, I'll do religion. 21?
As far as you know, that is not any god or religion that you know of.
Okay. I still don't see anything below me, do I?
Mm-mm.
Do I see the big rock thing above me, or no?
Yeah, I mean it's there, a bit faint because of all the darkness, but you can definitely see that it's still up there.
Okay. Stuff goes forever. I'll go down for another 5 minutes.
Okay. Same thing. This is a very long vine. Red
And does it
Abaddon's
look
been
like-
gone for like 15 or 20 minutes, just so you keep in time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can't join them.
Does it look like the vines grew upwards or downwards? Because it's usually pretty easy to tell
Give me a nature
with
check.
plant life. Oh, good. Come on. That was almost the one.
They appear to be growing upwards towards the platform.
Okay. So something is down there. I just don't know where. I mean, we did go far 40 minutes out the other way. I don't want to go down there without anybody else. I'll go down another 5 minutes and make it 20 minutes down.
Uh-huh.
See if I see anything else.
Still don't see nothing down there. And the one above you
vine-
is kind of gone now. Like, the vine's still there. It still goes all the way down, but you don't see anything new. And if you look back up, the darkness is kind of covering it from the top to bottom. So all that you see is this long, thick vines leading from up and down.
Cool. Can I, like, have the vines gotten thicker at all?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
this whole thing, or okay? They're getting thicker and thicker as I go down.
Yep.
Okay, good to know. All right, I'll shoot back up.
Sure. All right, Red. It's been about 45 minutes
PB in a second.
as Abaddon appears back on the edge.
Welcome back.
Did you want to do anything while Abaddon was gone, or are you just chilling on the edge?
I'm gonna be looking around. So I have a dumb theory,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it has any merit at all. I'm gonna looking out in this space, like way beyond here.
Okay.
I spotted the black mass, behind us.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if there's another cluster of rocks like these ahead of us.
You look as well as you can into the distance. You don't see anything. There's definitely not a black mass over there.
No, so
Or a cluster
I don't
of
know.
rocks.
it's hard to describe what I was thinking. Like these are set up like dominoes. Once ones fall, the vines move to the next one, and move to the next one, like a conveyor belt.
Yeah. I mean, this area is riddled with rocks. There might be something over in that direction. You could always go check with somebody with has flight.
Yeah, well, my flight person's doing something.
Okay.
Back.
Do I have any good dreams going on?
You are dreaming about just the most delicious feast.
Yeah. Is
With
there good ale?
all the ale and kegs for as far as you can see.
Just hear mom like barf drinking, barf drinking, barf drinking.
Abaddon pops back up over the edge, Red, as you're contemplating the distance.
What'd we learn?
Well, the vines go down for a very long time. There is a giant cluster. It is attached to this rock, but it goes down for a long time. I don't know where they come from yet. So I went down for about 20 minutes and then came back up. I did see a body of somebody in the vines.
Well, probably the guy that jumped off.
Probably. So, I mean, if you want to explore that at some point, we could go downwards and see if we can find whatever's causing these vines.
Maybe it's. Do you think there's a way for us to like separate the vines?
We could.
Like
I
just
just don't know.
cut this off from the other one.
I mean, we might be able to. I don't know whether vines, like if they'll drop, if they'll stay, because they get quite thick going down, and they are quite tangled together. So it might be like a structure pole, where you could break the top off of it, but it'll still be connected on the bottom.
Kind of wondering if they're gonna spend like if Isaac's gonna get his full 8 hours of sleep.
You've
Because
got
everybody
45
else is
minutes
running.
in.
Yeah, because everybody else is running around. He's just gonna come out fully rested, like the one that didn't need magic got a full rest. Yay!
But yeah, so Red.
Also,
Abaddon.
the only place that we could interact with the doors that they could see was inside of the terrarium,
Yeah.
which is
You thinking the
that's
vines are
only
linked
place.
to the garden? Because my next step I was gonna do is start digging.
We could go check in the garden.
All right, hold on. I've got an idea.
Because, I mean, that's the only place that, if you think about it, the other place was not touched the garden. The garden was a safe haven where the vines didn't enter. Here, it might be the same.
All right, so can you distract Demon Girl while
I was going to go tell her some things, yes. So if you want to go to the
Cool.
garden. She might be in the garden, though, so I might go.
Oh, let's hope she's not.
Well, if she is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just check real quick.
So Red, you
way.
run to the right and you open the door and she's in there by the tree.
Hey, Demon Girl.
Shut the door.
Hey, Abaddon needs you in the main room.
Nope.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna
I
laugh
step
so
here
hard.
as he says that, and then slowly step backwards.
I'm gonna
quietly.
laugh so hard if after all this suspicion, she was just the nicest, helpful person.
I'm still keeping her up to be that in my mind. To be fair.
I mean, he can come here. He knows that I'm here. I already told him I was going to be over here. And she goes back to tending the tree. It's also much harder to talk in the main room with the people, you know?
I see.
Just nah.
Oh,
That didn't work. I got another idea.
okay. Well, I'll go talk to her over there then.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, why?
Red just
Okay, bye.
bolts away.
I'm just gonna start going through Isaac's bags, pull out his pickaxe and shovel.
Do I get woken up by the bear?
I don't care if you do.
Son of a gun.
Isaac, Give me a perception check. He's not being quiet, so you don't need a really good one, but you're asleep, so...
I got a -1 to my stuff, so I'm pretty sure he's safe.
Yeah.
Here, I'll roll stealth for the hell of it.
Hey, Verdant, roll me a perception.
All right.
25. Because my footsteps don't make any noise because of my boots.
Yo, baby, she in leather boots.
That
Verdant
was
also
awful.
does not wake up. Okay. So, Red, you go in there and you snatch the items and you leave without anybody being the wiser.
Silent like a shadow in the night.
All right, Abaddon, what are
And then
you
I
doing?
slam the door.
I was just, I don't know.
All right, I got a dumb idea.
Well, hang on, Red.
you
Abaddon,
did
what
that.
were you doing?
Yeah. I just saw him run by, and I'm like, what? I would have just gone back probably.
Red is being exceptionally weird
went
this
inside
time.
for a second. Hello.
Oh, well, hi. Yeah, I told
Nice to
him
meet you.
I was going to be in here. It's harder to talk to you in the main room with all the people.
It's true. Yeah, we still don't know much. But the vines do go and extend downwards for a very long time.
That is a problem. What do you think it's connected to?
No idea. But I did find there's a medallion with a little crescent moon and a sword through it and vines coming off it. Ring a bell to you?
Yes, that was the guy who jumped off the edge. Did you find him?
No, I found his body in the vines.
Oh, good. Great. So they eat people.
His corpse was completely devoid of water.
Good. Great. Just don't touch them. Got it. I'll make sure nobody touches them.
You don't touch the vines.
Well, what's the next plan? Are you guys gonna follow the vines down, or?
I'm still curious why we can only talk to you and nobody else.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's 'cause I was the first one here?
Were you?
I was. I was the first one to show up.
Was this garden always here?
From what I remember, yeah. I mean, I wasn't alone for terribly long. People showed up pretty quickly in secession.
Okay. I'm gonna open up my book again, Kath.
Sure. About this
And
time,
after-
Red
I
burst
have to do
through the door
sorcery points
again.
for this. I'm gonna take a second level turn to sorcery.
Okay, for your comprehend languages?
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Okay. Alright, Red, what are you doing?
Okay, I'll comprehend languages. I'm gonna.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Wait for it.
boom, boom.
Hello.
Hi. So,
Hello?
well, she can't exactly stop me. I'm gonna start digging.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for something.
No, you can't do that. This is the only way we can breathe here.
I'm not destroying the trees or the flowers.
Okay, so at this point, Red, what are you digging for? Can you explain to me while she is
I am looking-
flabbergasted?
To see if the dark vines are anchored here at the garden.
How deep are you going to dig?
How deep can I dig?
So you're just gonna make a hole in the middle.
Red floats
I don't
off into space.
I don't see anybody stopping me.
We're gonna die.
Abaddon, are you just gonna
the
let
other-
him keep digging? She is very upset.
The other brain cell's sleeping right now.
Abaddon?
Look, I don't know exactly what he's looking for, but I don't think he's gonna harm this place, if anything.
Okay.
That's the most nature person I know. Trust me.
Why could you just wait until I long rest, and then we could just slice more vine?
So Red,
we don't know that.
You're digging and you're digging and you're digging, and eventually you hit stone.
No traces of the black vines at all. No
You're about
roots, no nothing.
15 feet down. No.
All right, I climb out. Start filling in the hole.
She is clearly upset.
During that time, Kath, I want to flip to the very back of this diary.
Sure.
And I want to see what he wrote last.
Let me get my notes out. Hang on. You said the very end of the diary?
The very end.
Okay. The words back here are very, very different than the beginning. At the beginning, it was like, oh, this is my fault. I'm here. I have to repent, right? Now here in the back of the book, it's talking about how it couldn't have been that. Like, all of us have been here for years and years, and there's been nothing, and those vines keep crawling in and further, and they've taken over the left side of everything, and at this point, we've all now nestled into the area with just the trees left to give us strength, and there's the fruits from the trees are getting smaller and smaller. This was probably going to be the last of our push. The shadows and everything is kind of flickering around us, and the distortion is just getting worse and worse. We can hardly see each other anymore. And there has been quite a few people who have lost their minds to it and attacked each other, and I am just trying to stay away from it as much as I can. And the very, very, last sentence was, I don't know what we did wrong. And that's where it ends.
I one hand close the book up, put it in my bag. That's useful. Not really. Red, I do believe we have to look at those vines again.
I'm just trying to figure out why the garden was the last place they took. And my thought was, they're already here.
They are not already here.
I thought they were underneath.
No, they come from way down.
Exactly. So they would have started here and started spreading throughout the building.
No.
In like a cage. Because that's what that felt like, was just a big cage.
In my book, it took over the left side of the building first. It stayed as far away from this room as it could. This was the last room to survive.
What makes this room so special, then?
Maybe the air.
We keep everything well taken care of, she aggressively says.
Yeah, no, I get your hard, diligent work, Miss Gardner. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about why the vines of death were the last stayed away from this room.
Maybe they don't like life, and plants are full of life.
Well, they like to eat life, so that makes no sense.
No, they need water. They need life.
Yeah, there's lots of liquids inside of plants.
But they didn't take those first.
Yes, and that's why I'm wanting to know what makes this room special.
Kath, can I roll anything on my end to see if I know anything about black vines? Like these type of vines?
Give me an Arcana
Like if I've read
check.
them at all.
Sure.
Okay. Can't get assistance from this, probably, can I?
Nope. Straight Arcana. Actually, no. Give me advantage.
You got this, Abaddon, and I try to give him bardic inspiration.
Doesn't
I'm
work,
not a
but I
bard,
take
so it doesn't
anyways.
work.
Okay. So, Abaddon, as you're sitting there thinking, the voice pops up and says, I think I know what those are.
Oh?
And it just
Do
kind
tell.
of You can feel it. Look to the side. What do I get out of it?
Bro, been quiet for for 3 sessions. Pops up. What about me?
I'll let you have another.
What you doing?
I'll look at Red. I turn around.
Oh no.
I whisper real quietly. I'll let you have another night out on the town for an hour.
I want here. I want that chick.
Do I hear him?
What do you mean you want?
I'm listening.
I'm very quiet.
Abaddon.
I'm very perceptive.
Do I have to roll for something? Else, maybe?
Deception. Give me deception.
Oh, baby, I'm good at that.
He's about to lie to your face. Boom!
You can't hear anything Abaddon's saying. It sounds like he's speaking in another language.
Yeah, I'm speaking in Abyssal.
Yeah, I understand Abyssal.
I should be Primordial, actually. Be this.
A little bit.
Primordial.
A little bit. Your little bit of knowledge is not helping you here, unfortunately.
Sorry, I actually know it would be Abyssal. Never mind.
Do I know he's not speaking Abyssal? I will go buy another book.
Abaddon.
No, I'm speaking Abyssal.
Okay.
What do you mean? Why? And then be some points where what do you mean you want that? Shut up, Red. One moment.
Where are you going?
Abaddon runs away.
I'll just sit up here. Oh,
Okay.
I can see him.
I can see Red through the window.
What do you mean you want the girl?
I want her. She looks delicious, don't you think so?
I just saw Red face through the freaking thing.
Just walks out. What do you mean?
That's where they found the cabbage. Look, listen. I don't. First of all, we're both stuck here. There's not much we can do at the moment. I'm still kind of keeping my voice down.
Damn it.
Shuts the door. Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go further in.
Abaddon.
I don't. First of all, we don't have access to anything here. We can't physically interact with her or anything else. I get she's another demon. That's cool and all. But why can we talk to her and nobody else?
I could answer you, but you should let me take control right now.
I need my information first.
I'll give you
Or
your
anything happen.
information, but I want my freedom first. I want to have a talk with her.
How long?
Just a couple hours.
A couple. We're going up now.
Yeah, you need information. What do you say? Let's make a deal for old time's sake.
Every time we've done this has ended poorly for me.
What? I'm not gonna
Every
do
time.
anything. Okay, what if I make some promises?
That would be a good start.
Sure. What would make you happy, little Abaddon?
No killing.
Okay.
No fighting.
What if they hit me first?
Creatures. Not friends.
I don't think Red likes me.
No. Most people, when they find out that you're in my head, don't like it. That's just that we've known this fact for a while.
Well, you have to convince.
Gee, I wonder why I don't like you.
You have to convince Red to leave me alone with her. I'll get you your knowledge.
An hour.
Couple hours.
Hour and a half.
2 hours.
Now you're down to 45 minutes. You want to go for half an hour?
Hour and a half.
All right, hour and a half. But get Red out of there first.
I'll see. Do what I
This
can.
isn't gonna end well. I wish I was awake to stop this.
You wanted to go to bed.
Yeah.
Hey, Red, could you leave me and Savine alone for a moment?
Not at all.
Just
What do you mean, no?
There's no hidden meaning behind what I said. No.
bro's got a track record.
Do you not trust me?
I trust you.
Uh-huh.
I don't trust, and I point to his head.
Yeah, that thing is fine.
No, it's fucking far from.
Okay, I know we both know that. Sorry, Savine. We both know that, I know. But I have everything under control, always.
No, you don't.
99% of the time.
I have been shot by you so many times.
Okay, that's always accidents. In the heat of battle, it happens. I don't try to make it happen, it just does. I don't mean
I
to.
don't trust it. So no, I won't. We figure it out without its help, or not at all.
I was just talking to it, you know that. It yells at me from time to time.
Yeah,
So you're making assumptions as to what I was talking to it about. Yes.
I'm not making assumptions what you're talking to it about. Why do you want me to leave?
I just want to have a private conversation, that's all.
Oh, do you not trust me?
I do trust you.
No. So why should I leave? I don't have
There's
anything on my head that sways my decisions.
I would just like some privacy. Just for a moment. Demon to demon here.
You ain't a
Tiefling to
demon.
Tiefling to demon. I'm basically a demon half the time.
No, you're not. A demon wouldn't have pulled people out of broken houses. But I know if that thing was in charge, it wouldn't have done anything to help. Stop calling yourself that. Why do you need me to leave?
I want to have a talk with somebody here. That's all I want to do. Share information, gather stuff, look over this book.
Well, hey, the more heads, the merrier then.
You also need to sleep, Red.
I'm fine.
You're not fine. We both know that.
I think I'm pretty fine.
You should go rest.
You're the spellcaster, you go rest.
I'm actually doing fine.
Me too.
Steven, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
sure. I don't
He's got
really
an
wanna
evil
leave
demon
you.
in his head.
Okay. I don't really want to leave you alone in this room, Red. So I don't want to follow him out there. I'm sorry.
It's the old fox, sack of grain, and a goose story.
What?
It's a riddle. You know, you got to cross a river, and you have a fox, a goose, and some grain. And you got to get all three of them over the river, but you can't. Because if you take, the fox over there first, the goose eats the grain. But if you take the grain over first, the fox eats the goose.
Okay. So how is this situation? Am I the grain? Or are you the grain?
You're the grain.
Okay. So what's gonna eat me?
Probably the thing in Abaddon's head.
But you guys aren't physically here.
We're here. I'm here enough that I could dig a hole in your garden
Ah, Abaddon, you
and
came
fight
back
monsters
in.
out there in the void.
She didn't leave her tree, Abaddon. I'm sorry. She didn't trust Red in here by himself.
She's
Red,
like,
can
"No,
you
he's gonna head
please
to the
trust
tree
me this
next."
once, please?
I
Understand
find
I'm
it
the baby of this group. I
harder.
understand that you
I
dislike
don't give
half
a
the
shit
things I
about
do.
that. You're asking for trust, but you
Yes.
won't tell me what's going on.
I need to talk to Savine
Why?
about everything in here.
No.
That's literally what I need to talk about.
Okay, go for it. Don't need to be in
Without
private for
you
that. I was here
here.
for it.
Without you here.
See, that's the part that makes me suspicious.
Do you want to know how to get home, Red? Do you want
Who do
to
you
go
think's
home?
more stubborn, me or
I'll
Isaac?
let you know when you get 8 hours.
Yeah.
Non-stop arguing for 8 hours.
This is the embodiment of this could have been an email and Isaac's just sleeping.
Can we all leave the garden then? Talk somewhere
I'm
else.
gonna go right here. I'm gonna like grab out on by his shoulders, gotta look him just directly into his eye. I'm gonna lean in just a little bit. And I'm in Abyssal, I'm gonna just say very brokenly, because again, you're gonna die.
Are you saying that to Abaddon or Abaddon's eyes?
I'm saying that to the thing in Abaddon's head.
Okay. Abaddon, you are very uncomfortable as Red comes closer to you, puts his hands on his shoulders, and says that in broken abyssal to your face.
You're working on it. It's coming together better, but it's still broken. That was very incomprehensible, but I heard it well. Ish.
Still haven't unused my shark teeth. I'm fucking tempted. Abaddon, so help me if you make me regret this.
You won't. I just
People
need a
can
bit
be
of time to
monsters
talk.
too. You know what I do.
I know.
Don't make me regret this.
You won't.
I already am. This is bullshit.
He leaves the door open
No,
as he goes.
Shut the door. Which way did the doors open, Kath?
Abaddon's making demon deals. This will be fun.
It opens inward.
Okay, I'll put the rod, the immovable rod, and click it.
Oh no. Okay. Hold on, let me go lock those doors real quick.
East, you can still be opened. I only have one.
Wait, did you just anchor yourself to the ground?
Me?
Yeah.
No,
No, he made it to where I couldn't open the door again.
the front
shit.
doors.
Okay, so Abaddon, are you giving full control to your friend? Friend.
Savine, I
quotation.
apologize what might be about to happen, but it won't be me talking for the next hour and a half. I want you to understand that.
She
That's how all good
says,
conversations start.
Then who will I be talking to?
The thing in my head, and I'll let it take over.
Oh, good. All right. So Abaddon fades to black for an hour and a half. So Red, what are you doing? Oh, are you over here with your oops? You're over here with your friends.
I'm gonna wake up Isaac.
Isaac, you've gotten about 2.5 hours of sleep. You have not gotten a full rest. Almost 3 at this point.
Nobody lets me sleep around here.
Look, you're gonna be spending years catching up on your beauty sleep.
Just what?
Abaddon's doing something shady.
Isn't he always?
Are you just not worried?
At a certain point, I'm just dealing with what I control, what I can do. Is everybody in our group safe?
Who knows?
Well, you're out walking around. I assume you could bop him over the head if he starts to attack Elise or Marco.
No, because if it came down to that, I'd probably just kill him.
Yeah, see? I mean, it sucks these people are here and we're going to try to help. What is he doing anyways?
I think he's doing something with the thing in his head.
Why?
No, he won't tell me. He wants me to trust him, but he won't tell me everything.
Verdant, they're not talking quietly. You're getting kind of woken up.
Isaac's grumpy over there, so he's definitely not being quiet. At some point, he'll actually just take one of the pillows and toss it at Verdant if he can.
Verdant, you get hit
Guys,
with a pillow.
if you want me to cut more vines, I need to sleep.
Yeah,
I don't think that's gonna be the solution here.
Why not? Listen.
Because
I think,
you couldn't cut the vines at the other place.
Well, that's because I didn't have any of my divine energy.
You had divine energy. We watched you do it, and you couldn't do it. They're stronger over there.
No,
at the source, they're stronger.
I feel like if I did some divine smites with some spells, I think I could have sliced right through.
I'm pretty sure he cut open a whole other place.
You're not
No,
there,
he-
you're unconscious.
I distinctly remember him not being able to punch through the vines over there because we tried that first.
He also didn't use a smite.
Yeah,
The
it was
one
just a
that
regular
cut
swing.
through, yeah.
So
The paladin's out of juice.
yeah, exactly. I need my juice. I need rest. As soon as I'm rested, I can slice through whatever we need to slice through.
I just don't know how you can rest when we got shit like this going on.
I know, but I just if it's true that the other place we were at is the exact same replica of our place, but just different, maybe that place's orb could be the ticket out of here. It could teleport us out of here for all we know. So if we could just reach that orb, we could know for sure.
Like that was the entrance, the other one's the exit.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I mean,
If it was the exit, why there are so many bodies around it?
That's a good point. I don't know. I just think it's the ticket to everything. Though I would like to solve this vine void issue altogether. So if we can find the root cause, that would be even nicer.
Yeah. At some point you're gonna have to trust Abaddon.
I do trust Abaddon. I don't trust the thing in his head.
Well, that thing in his head is a part of Abaddon.
Wait,
I don't believe it's fully
Abaddon
true.
Abaddon's completely allowing the voice in his head to make the next plan? Like,
I technically don't know that part. I just know he's up to something shady.
Yeah.
Well,
All
Oh,
Red
God.
said is that they're doing something shady right now.
I trust Abaddon to make a judgment call.
yikes. Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to bed.
All right. I'm also gonna go back to bed.
Okay.
If bad shit happens, I'll hopefully get to say I told you so before we all die.
Hopefully, I get enough rest before
I just
stuff hits
look
the
at
fan.
look at eyes. Hey, at least the bright side, Verdant lives.
That's true.
We'll see. We'll see. All right.
All right, Red.
Rest
so,
easy, everyone.
I mean, technically, this guy over here, he's just a ghost, so you can use this bed if you wanted.
I'm not gonna. I don't feel like spectrally spooning with anyone. I will let Marco and Elise know we're bunking over here.
Okay.
Hey, I guess we're going to sleep.
Okay. I mean, I can stay awake if you want.
If you want to, but there's living quarters over here.
All right. Well, I mean, we haven't done anything, so I mean, I can stay awake a little longer.
I got the shit kicked out of me.
I can tell. Do you need some healing?
No, because if something happens, I'd rather you be ready.
All right. Well, we'll stay awake. We'll watch the area, and you get some sleep.
All right.
Be safe.
Always am.
If the vines come
that's
out
fine.
and consume everybody, I'll let you know.
I appreciate you. That's why you're my favorite. I don't even know who said it.
That was Elise. All right, Red, you go and lay down on the floor. Okay. All right, Abaddon. Hey. Abaddon, you wake up, or you come back to consciousness, a little bit later. You do a quick once-over of your body, and, you definitely feel as though you've been into some alcohol. You feel inebriated, you feel kind of woozy, so whatever it did, it had a good time. Your friend, whom you left here without any kind of notice, is kind of terrified sitting below the tree right now. And the first words in your head that you hear is, yeah, these black vines are usually attached to something, so you should probably go down and take care of that if you want to get rid of them. Okay, thanks for a good time. And he goes,
Bro, this guy's fucking useless.
Attached to what?
probably something bad, something that eats things. Probably could check that out.
Oh my
I hate you
Thanks for the time.
so much. Oh,
God, I feel so justified.
hello, Savine.
Why do you have that?
Huh?
Why do you have that?
I'm basically cursed. I feel like, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. That guy's bad news.
I'm aware he killed my brother.
Oh, good. Yo, he did a lot of stuff to get banished.
Oh?
Yeah.
Like what? I don't know what he ever talks about when he's there.
So, I don't actually know how much I can tell you because he's probably listening right now, right?
He listens all the time, yeah.
I really can't say anything then because that guy threatened me, so I really can't tell you any more than what I've already said.
I told him not to start anything.
Oh, imagine that.
No.
Red, you're not there. Shut up.
I can feel it.
I can feel it.
The justification raises him off the bed as he floats.
What did he threaten you with? Can you tell me that at least?
If I didn't find him booze that he could drink, then he would burn this place to the ground. He didn't do it. We did find something that you could drink.
I see that. My head is dying.
Yeah. So, there's that.
What else did he threaten you with?
If I said anything about him, he would find me outside of here.
He can't currently do that with him inside of my body.
Yeah, but
So-
like, you're actively trying to push him out eventually, right? Or are you just gonna saddle with him for the rest of your life?
At this point, I don't know. It might be a both go down with a ship kind of deal at some point.
Well,
And if I do banish him, well, I'll motion of killing. I'm not going to say it.
yeah.
I don't know how well that will go, but I don't know.
Listen. If we all get out of here alive, I'll tell you anything. So, just for
Yeah, that
now,
works for me.
try really hard not to piss him off, because he made a lot of negative things happen back before he got banished, so. Yeah. Just saying.
Abaddon's got the big bad in him this whole time.
And you were going to tell me eventually, right? Thing in my head?
It's unconscious. You can hear it
Oh, yeah,
snoring.
Oh, he's actually sleeping right now.
I'm not sleeping, I was just giving you shit.
No, fuck you.
Goes back to hearing snoring noises.
He's not sleeping, but whatever. Yeah, a book put this. Well, I think I summoned it by accident through a book. So that's cool.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it. I mean, I'm assuming he already told you all the information we talked about, so, like, that thing down there's probably real bad.
He told me that it was attached to something. That's literally it.
He's a piece of shit, isn't he? Okay, good.
Oh yeah, no, he's terrible.
So,
I hate him.
The thing that we've decided is probably down there, is a more than likely some kind of life-eating vine, probably. We talked about different things that it could have been, you know, from our plane of existence, but there's a lot of messed up shit in the demon world. So, like, you know, if it's strong enough to hold up this, it's probably real bad. So, he forced me to give you the bell, so, you know, hopefully you can use that.
The bell?
Yeah, so we poured our energies into it, and it's supposed to help once you get to whatever it is, kind of like how do I explain it? So you ring it in the vicinity, and like all of the illusions and things get dispelled for a time, and then you should be able to attack it without it being hidden in all of that. So you're just supposed to ring it when you get over there, and it was like with our energies kind of mixed together to make it a one-time use kind of thing.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Do I see a bell on me, Kath?
You check your pockets.
Yeah, I'm like.
You aren't sure where he put it. Eventually, after some ruffling, she was like, I think he put it in your breast pocket. And you check there, and oh, yep, there's the bell. It looks like you take it out, and you can definitely tell it's like one of those on like a chain with like a little ring-a-ding-ding on the inside that you could do. So
Why do you put it there? I never put anything in that pocket.
probably because he didn't want you to find it.
Maybe, probably. Idiot. He was asking for 2 hours. I was not giving him that.
Thank you. He probably would have gotten much more wasted.
Oh, yes. That's why I asked for an hour and a half. Because
Yeah.
I knew he was probably going to try to find something of that caliber.
I'm really surprised you were able to drink the water.
Yeah, again, I don't remember anything that happened in the last hour and a half.
Ah.
I'm just kind of gone.
Yeah.
It's like everything fades to black. I'm like, yeah.
Abaddon, you look down and you notice that there's like a couple pints, like pint cups below you, that seem to be filled with some kind of liquid, and you do find a vial on the ground next to them.
Don't tell me he fucking did that. I'm looking through my pockets. Did he use something of mine? What did he use? This son of a gun. He did it, didn't he?
He did it.
You son of a gun. No, you frick. What did he use? Where is it?
Oh, I think I know what he used. I ain't gonna say shit.
So, you know, Abaddon, you're feeling a little sick, and tired. She was like, you'll
He
probably...
used that vial, didn't he?
Yeah, he used that vial. You probably want to go rest, maybe. Probably.
I can delete that, right, Kath?
Yeah, you can delete that.
I'll just take the vial and like squeeze it. I don't want to break it.
Yeah.
Do you have the strength to break it?
I do. Maybe. I don't know. Why did he use this? Did he tell you what this was?
No, he just poured it in the drink and then drank it
That's
with
cool.
with a
It's
smile.
basically poison.
Oh, good. You're poison
Yeah.
resistant, right?
No, not even close.
Oh, well, how bad of a poison is it?
It's strong against Fey.
Oh.
I'm not Fey, but it's still a poison.
Oh. I mean, you're probably fine though, right?
I feel awful.
I mean, you have a cleric in your party. Maybe they can fix you up.
Yeah, hopefully. Is there still like stuff in these 2 pints?
There is a little bit left in the bottom if you wanted to.
I'm dumping it out.
Wait, no, maybe don't dump that here.
Sorry, too late.
It's okay.
You're gonna throw it in the hole that Red left?
I filled that hole.
He
Yeah.
filled the hole mostly.
Mhm. Is there anything else he did outside of what you talked about that you could tell me that he did?
Other than
That's just I'm gonna click the rod and grab it back.
yeah. So I mean, he pulled out your bag, ate some of your rations.
Good. Lovely.
You're down 2 rations.
2?
2. He ate 2 rations.
Oh, this. No wonder I feel
Yeah.
terrible.
Your demon's gonna make you fat.
Crap. All right. Anything else?
No. Not
Okay.
that I can remember. Oh, he
No.
did give me this. And from her back pocket, she pulls out a cracked ocarina. He said you didn't need this because it made you like a girl. And he wanted me to keep it from you.
No, I was learning to actually play that.
And I'm sure you were very nice at it.
Actually, it wasn't too bad. Also,
Maybe
how did he
you-
interact with you?
I'm not sure. He just came over here and I was able to bring water over, and when he drank it, he was able to touch stuff, so and when he gave this to me, you know, I have it. I can hold it. It's not see-through, by the way, Abaddon. She's
Oh,
holding your physical ocarina, but she's
Okay.
holding it.
Can I try to grab it?
I mean, she'll give it to you if you want, but it is cracked.
I'll grab it.
Okay.
I interact with it, yeah?
You can, yeah. It's
Good.
very
Do I
badly
interact
damaged.
with her?
Oh, with her? Yes, you can touch her hand right now.
Oh. When did this happen?
After he drank the water?
Oh, shit.
Now the real question, can we touch Abaddon?
Does she look corporeal to me?
Less than before, but she's still a little see-through.
Okay, now I have a lot of questions now of my own. Because if I can touch you now, right?
Yeah.
Am I more heal then?
I mean, it's possible. You can see if you can
Because
find
now my
someone.
question, that's what I was going to say. If I can see somebody and if they can talk to me, that's bad.
I mean, you can just say that you're another person who just got here.
I could, but I'm ethereal-ish, right? Still a little bit to you?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, we could just play that off as your race, though. We've never seen a tiefling here before.
I guess we could. Okay. Sure. Oh. All right, I guess let's go see if we can find somebody.
Sure.
That's definitely the best course of action.
She
You want to come with,
will,
or you going to stay
Yeah,
here?
no, she'll follow you. She'll follow you. Red's not
Okay.
here to make a mess of her place, so whoops. Sorry.
Okay.
So Abaddon, you walk into this room, and you see Elise and Marco kind of turn towards you and wave, and they are mildly see-through, just a tiny little bit. And everyone else kind of looks towards you, and you can hear their voices. Oh, another fellow brethren has joined us. Welcome, welcome. To what do we owe this besiege this? What did you do to come this way? Are you here to repent your sins?
No.
Well, I don't know
I'm
how
not.
you plan to get back, but welcome. You're more than welcome to join us here.
Hello. Yes. Good
There
to
was
meet you all.
zero regret in that.
I'll like give her like the look of this is really bad.
She
Wow.
will say, welcome, new friend. If you need anything, I am here to assist you. I am usually found in the garden.
I
Sounds
don't
good,
know
thanks.
you.
Good to know. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll be in the garden if you need me.
Perfect.
Cool. Okay, bye.
Okay.
You must be tired. Do you need rest? We have beds if you wish to take a rest. I know this
I'm
must
alright
be
for now.
quite disorienting just getting here. Are you hungry?
No, I'm quite fine, thank you.
We have
Actually-
prayer in the northern rooms if you're interested.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Would you like a tour of the facility? Don't enter the outside door. There's no air
Oh.
there.
Okay, good to know.
Oh.
I'll keep
Oh.
that in mind, and I'll
Mhm.
take a look around myself. If I need any help, I'll come find you all.
Of
Thank you.
course. Everyone here is willing to help you. Oh, the baths are through that door into the south. I think someone might be in there, so just knock.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
I'll point to this door with my piece of string, and I say, Marco and Elise, come in here, please, right now.
They will follow. Oop. You see them kind of slide through the doors. Hey, what's up?
Oh God. Hello. Hi.
What did you
So
do?
you saw that, right?
Yeah, what did you
Um,
do? I couldn't hear what they were saying, but you were talking to them?
Yeah. Don't eat anything from here. Do not.
Oh, I think Verdant ate a carrot.
Yeah, I know. He shouldn't eat anything else. Because I apparently ate and drank a bunch of stuff from here, and now I'm more like this.
Oh, that's not good.
So I don't know if I can enter outside anymore.
Well, we can test it.
Yeah, we could, I guess.
Well, I mean, I think they've been asleep for about 4.5 hours if you want to go in and rest. Well,
I probably should.
Isaac and Verdant have been asleep for about 4.5 hours. Red's probably been in there for about an hour and a half.
Does
Yeah, I
that count
probably
as a
should do
long
something.
rest?
Not until 8 hours.
Gosh dang it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, and then I guess we'll convene in the morning.
Sounds good.
Do you have anything to cure poison, perhaps, Elise?
Let me look at my spell book. Hang on. She doesn't have a spell book, but hang on.
Yeah, just like cure. No, sorry, not cure wounds.
Pulls out spell book. When did you get that?
Lesser restoration.
Yeah, I have lesser restoration. You want me to cast that on you?
Yes, please.
Okay. She reaches forward, and you can kind of see her hand is slightly see-through, but she's still able to touch you. And she casts lesser restoration on you. You feel much better.
Good. I'm not drunk anymore then. Too.
You are not drunk or poisoned in any way.
Thank you very much, Elise. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, I guess we'll convene in a bit.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go rest.
So Verdant, you're walking through here. You see some guys at the end of the tunnel. They say, "Oh,
Yes,
welcome, new
oh,
person."
Funny. Have it on. Yep. Hello. I'm just
Hi.
here to rest.
Understandable. You just got here. Please take all the time you need. You open the door and step in, and these guys over here were just getting out of bed. Oh, a new person. Welcome, welcome. I assume you just landed here.
Indeed, I did.
Well, here. I'm just now finished resting. You can have my space. I will go. I will go get some food. If you need anything, We're all here to help you.
I'll give him a thumbs up and a smile.
Excellent. And he'll go this way through the door.
Okay. And then I'll just lay down in the bed.
All right, Abaddon, you go and lay down in the bed. Everyone else is asleep over there. So there you go. So Isaac and Verdant, you both wake up first. Red is currently sleeping between your beds. You see Abaddon over there on the other bed. And Isaac and Verdant, you guys are feeling quite hungry.
Gets up, looks at Red, wakes him up.
What's up?
Go back to sleep, and then walks off.
Okay.
Verdant,
No,
you are awake.
I am.
You get a full rest. You and
Oh, I
Isaac
got a
are
full
both
rest?
at a full rest, yes.
Yay! I can finally chop vines. Excellent. Okay. Is Abaddon and Red asleep, or?
Red and Abaddon are both asleep. Isaac woke up Red for a second and told him to go back to bed.
Oh, okay.
But that's
I will-
that's about it.
Ah! Hi, Isaac.
Hello.
Why are you just staring down the door? What's up? What are you-
Isaac, you see Marco and Elisa sitting here asleep in the corridor.
Oh, they're asleep.
Oh. All right.
Oh, I guess I'll go find out what Abaddon did. Close that.
Alright. Everyone in here seems to be doing the same old, same old.
Same old, same old.
Everybody looks good in here. Let's go check out the other area. That seems to be the most important.
Okay.
Get through here. Come on.
Yeah.
Close the door. Were you raised in a barn?
No.
You guys come in here, Verdant and Isaac. You see that there is a filled-in hole, rather large, in the
What
middle of
the
the area
heck?
here. And she is sitting below the tree, and she says, "Oh, good morning."
Good morning. What happened? Why is there a hole?
Well, the red one came in and dug down, and then filled it back in. Said he was looking for something. I'm very,
sorry.
very cross about it.
Sorry about that. He doesn't know how to react with people.
Understandable.
What the heck?
He's he real awkward
Hmm.
and stubborn. It's a terrible combination.
Well, you see,
Wowzers. So what happened while we were asleep?
well, I mean, they filled me in on the vine situation, and apparently Abaddon went outside and followed the vines down, and they seemed appear to be coming from something. So,
Ah, good. So we just had to go down and smack whatever's doing it.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, the whole thing, we went to sleep because we're like, you know what? Paladin's out of sun juice, so
You did
Get
have a
him,
lot
Phil.
of sun on you.
Yeah.
get him filled up. We can go figure this out. Oh, yeah, Red woke me up something about Abaddon. He didn't do anything terrible, did he?
No, but he broke his ocarina and drank the water.
Drank the water.
Why is that bad?
Well, you guys can't usually touch anything here, but he was able to drink the water. If you all are thirsty, I guess.
I mean, I got my own water skin, so
Yeah, just if you need it. They
You
were
drink
able
out
to
of
drink.
skin?
yeah, I got a water skin.
Water skin.
Yeah.
Can I
You
take
also
look
have a
at that?
water skin, Verdant.
Look, I know you're from the rich side of town.
I just want to see what yours
Well,
looks like compared to
there's no-
mine.
There's no water skins on your flying ships.
Listen here, buddy. I just wanted to see what yours looked like compared to mine.
It's just a regular. It pulls it out. It's just a regular old water skin.
Oh, okay. I thought like.
Sorry, I
you
don't
know,
have a diamond encrusted water skin from the finest leathers. I'm poor. I get it. Rich people. Oh yeah.
What?
Sorry. Once again, sorry about him digging a hole in your garden there. Did he find what he was looking for?
I'm not sure. He just popped out of it covered in dirt and filled it back in and said nope and then left.
Yeah, that tracks. In case you're wondering, that's what he's like 24/7.
Yep, I can imagine.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he was talking about Abaddon's other side taking over. He didn't do anything terrible, did he?
He's the one
'Cause
that
I'll
drank
go-
the
I'll go-
water.
It's like, I'll go put an axe in him.
Wowzers.
She kind of looks over at the paladin. She says, "How much do you all know about the other side?"
From basically what I've gathered, and he'll tell a little bit of Abaddon's backstory that Abaddon told him around the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
That
So the thing that you all call his other side, was a high-ranking demon back in the day when I was still a young one. I didn't really want to handle any of the nonsense that was going down in the darker parts. Apparently
I get
they were banished for attempting to bring humans to the other side.
like
So
trying to enslave humans, kind of thing.
essentially they were building a gate to this plane of existence where humans can be brought over as slaves. Which is
Hey, I got a
normally not a terrible thing, you know, but he did it in a way that, like, you know, exposed, like, a really high-ranking officer's location, and then a paladin came in and killed them, this high-ranking bishop. And then, you know, he was going to take over his place, and then it found out that he allowed these people to come in, and then that entire part of hell is now, like, a subjugation for the humans, and it's bad. They were unable to close the gate.
I had a question for you,
Sure.
and I know it's terribly impolite to ask a lady's age, but how old would you be? I have an actual question for this. It's not about what goes on here. We have other stuff that we're dealing with, and I just wanted to know if you had any information about that period of time.
I see. Well, the time between realms is quite different. So, I can tell you things that I may or may not have picked up, but I never really went to the material plane. So I mostly stayed on my side.
Well, would you happen to know any kind of thing? We have a big problem with undead popping up lately. And we've also dealt with some things with time travel in some areas that have had massive negative energy. And apparently there was a war. And this war was like between like demons and stuff like that.
That might have been the gate that he opened. If I remember correctly, there was a war where the humans infiltrated the demon core and, like, all of that. I don't know a lot of details about it, but it's a big thing, and that gate was never closed.
So, this paladin, would it have him to been a princess at the time?
I'm not very good with genders.
Um,
They just had a lot of holy energy.
Was it other, oh, I know. He'll explain the portal that he went through up at the castle. And he'll explain that memory of the big creature that he saw in the heroes.
That did sound like the bishop that was killed. Which is, like a big guy who has a lot of power and deals with a lot of stuff. So.
Okay. So, theoretically,
Uh-huh.
this could possibly be a link between Abaddon's other side is the guy who started all this process. Now we're going through the process again.
I'm not sure. This is all speculation. I wasn't there at the time. I just know what was written in the history books.
Oh, have you ever heard of a weapon used in a catapult? It's a big rock. It is filled with massive negative energy that kills everything around it when it lands.
I mean,
It'll even taint the ground.
that would probably be from the essence of a void tree.
Can you explain to me what a void tree is?
So it's a
I
tree
know, I'm asking
that
a lot.
we cultivate, and we can gather a lot of energy from them, and essentially store it to wherever we drop it, it will make really nice tainted land that we can sit on.
Okay, so now things are starting to make sense a little bit on my end. So this whole thing could be the subjugation of the demon world trying to come back again.
It's possible. I've been gone for a very long time, so I don't know a lot of information.
No. Like,
You'd probably have to
appreciate
summon
you.
someone who's not, trapped in another worldly plane. If you know another demon, that'd be crazy.
I don't know any other demons that would be particularly like want to help.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know hell world politics.
I usually just try to keep my nose clean. I don't do much.
Honestly, I get it.
I just didn't want to die.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Some people are for that life. Some people are not. You seem to be not about that life.
Not my cup of tea. I like
All right.
plants.
I have a question
I have an
involving
answer.
all this.
Sure.
You do? Okay. So, yesterday, when we flew out,
Uh-huh.
we found that vine amalgamation, and within that was a complete replica of this place here.
Okay.
And when we were exploring within the thick vines, there was where the blue orb is. It was a purple orb. Do you know any distinctions that could be made between that place and this place, and that orb and this orb?
I'm not sure. That orb is usually how new people came in to this location, so perhaps purple means it's off?
Mm.
I don't wonder because I had a theory that there's more of these places. Like this is a constant cycle. Like it gets a bunch of people. People get teleported in. Drains the people. Overruns it. New place is built. So last place was built. People were teleported in. The vines and everything ate them. This place was created. All the people. And now they're supposed to try to eat you.
Yeah, and there were a lot of corpses in the other place. There was, I believe it was elves and dwarves.
Yeah, I've got one of their holy symbols. He pulls it out. I've got this.
I don't recognize that one.
Yeah, I'm going to actually, when I get back to my realm, I'm going to give it a proper burial.
That's very kind.
From one dwarf to the others. But no, I appreciate this. This actually helps us out a lot because we've got a guy that used to worship Anubis going around building undead, intelligent undead. And he's causing a muck of the thing. We've had to use some crystals to get rid of negative energy. But no, if this is somebody trying to open up the demon world again, that leads us back to a whole that actually makes a whole lot of sense. Because this strings up every problem that we've had. Yeah, because that brings together that every instance that we've met that's had that super dark energies from your guys' world trying to set foot into our world and make it habitable. Because I get that. I believe from this conversation I've learned that if you need that energy to make our world habitable for you.
Correct.
So
At least
basically,
that
it's
was the
like,
theory.
yeah, so it's basically like I have to go plant my trees over there so I can breathe
Right.
because your trees don't make stuff for me, kind of thing.
In layman's terms, sure, but one thing you must know, that was hundreds of cycles ago.
Yeah, but a pattern's kind of making a pattern's kind of coming together because everything you were talking about with the gates, I've traveled twice now. I've saw two different areas fall into demon wars,
Mm.
and it sounds exactly like what you're talking about. And each time we're having to work on these same things.
Well,
So yeah, this sounds like it's a whole lot more than it used to be.
if we survive here and make it back, perhaps we'll know a little bit more.
Well, like I said before, if we all get out of here, I'd appreciate it if you dropped a line to me.
I can try.
Speaking of, I don't want to leave this place without being able to save everyone currently in this on
Yep,
this rock.
That's our goal.
Yeah, so I'm trying to determine what the next best course of action is in order to save everyone and not necessarily to just leave. Um, so I still think that it probably has to do with that purple orb or something, or uh, the origin point of these vines. I don't know where to look.
Honestly, I still think you should just grab a vine and just dump one of your lower level smites into the vine. Like not attack it, just grab it
Yeah.
and put your smite into it, and maybe it'll travel back to the source, and we could just follow that.
Oh, that might be a good idea.
I mean, what do you think? You know about plants. Do you think energy like that could travel back up the limb?
It wouldn't go very far if it's like plants. Usually the part that is affected gets cut off from the rest.
Okay. Can you tell me, you know a lot about plants. Could you tell me how to track my way to the source?
Usually, obviously, the source is bigger, so just follow them back to where they get bigger.
Just follow it back to the biggest cluster?
Yeah, so like she'll like point to this tree. As you can see, the base of this tree is much thicker than the branches, and the leaves on top of those branches. If you could imagine that this location, are the leaves, then you would simply need to follow the branches down.
Understandable.
So this rock has its own source for the vines, and then the other area also has its own source. Do you think the sources are separate, or do you think it's one giant entity at the bottom controlling everything?
I have no idea. I've never been outside.
Well, currently, I think we're the leaves, Verdant. I think we're on the leaves.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too. So I guess
So
we'd have to go down.
yeah, I think we're gonna have to I think we're gonna have to follow it to the biggest cluster of those vines, and that will be where the source is then.
All right.
Don't suppose you could think of a poison for those things, could you? Because we have a hard time getting through them. Verdant's having to burn through a lot of spells to get through these vines, and we can't exactly use our weapons to cut them. So, do you know
Yeah.
any kind of like poison we could use on them?
No, when they started encroaching on our territory, we tried everything that we had available here, and there's nothing that we have at this location that affected the vines.
So, no natural predators of the vine.
No, not unless it's
All right,
off of this island.
I guess we'll just have to trudge forward and do
Yeah,
what we have to.
I guess I'd have to just find where I would suspect the source is and just put everything into it.
All right.
And then see if that takes out the whole set.
Oh, and you said that Abbott on other side he drank the stuff and he could touch things.
I did not say that, no.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my stuff together. You said he ate and drank the water?
Yes, he ate and drank the water and then broke his ocarina.
Oh. Well, at least then if we need a substance, we know that's there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I'll wait till they wake up. We'll start our journey again. Thank you for the help. You've actually probably helped us out quite a bit.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course, I'll be here if you need me.
Hey,
Excellent.
come on, Verdict, get through there.
All right.
Yeah. Arrow. Adventure awaits.
Poor Isaac. All right. So Red wakes up an hour and a half. Well, no, he'd be 3 hours after you guys are playing around a little bit. So you guys are probably in there talking for quite some time. We'll say like an hour and a half with all of the information that you've kind of gathered from her and everything. So, is there anything you want to do, or are you just going to wait for everybody to wake up?
I'll just wait for everybody to wake up.
Okay. Verdant, you want to wait for everybody to wake up?
Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay. Red, you were the first one to wake up, and you see that Abaddon is asleep in the bed across from you. And Isaac and Verdant are no longer here.
Of course. So, get up, pack my stuff up. Is Abaddon injured at all? Is he hurt?
You go over and take a look at him, and he is slightly see-through.
Huh. Am I slightly see-through?
You check your hands? No, you're the same.
I like go to this guy laying on the bed and kind of just try and push him.
He is not phased.
All right, can I push Abaddon?
Yeah, you can touch him. Abaddon, you're being shook awake. Abaddon?
Oh, another hour.
Red.
You're different.
Let me sleep.
Oh, well, may the consequences of your actions.
All right, Red, you come down the hallway and you see that Elise and Marco are asleep over here in the corner.
I'll put my extra blanket on Elise and try to find Isaac and Verdant. Oh, look, there they are.
Hey, they seem to be chilling in this
Oh.
room.
Hey, Brad,
Yeah, what's up?
walk with me.
No, sure. Did you
Verdict?
know that Abaddon's see-through now?
I did not. Verdict,
Yep.
stay here and make sure the others wake up properly
Okay.
when they get up. Come on,
All
Brad.
right.
Oh, whoops, that's Woodsy.
Sorry, I can delete them.
What's up?
Hi, Woodsy.
So,
Woo!
I talked to our friend here,
Uh-huh.
put a couple strings together. Abaddon's other side might be the reason that we're doing all this. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking all of it.
Like the vines.
No, all of it. Like the undead.
Thought that was Donnie's guy.
Turns out the guy got banished for trying to bring humans to the other side by creating gates. I was talking to her, and the instances she was talking about and I was talking about were the places we've been when we time traveled.
Successful gates.
It was half successful. Apparently, it opened up. You know how a tunnel goes. You open a tunnel up, well, the other side can come in. Apparently, the other side came in, and a paladin came running through it, smited the shit out of a high-ranking demon. So I also found out about those weapons.
Which
The,
ones?
the big rocks and the catapults that you shot at and skewer it off from the tower.
Yeah.
Apparently that's a byproduct of what they call a void tree.
And we're in the void now.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. But apparently the void tree, they could use that energy, store that energy, and then use it later. For them, that stuff's like, they need that stuff in our world to make it habitable so they can come over and live.
Terraforming?
Yeah. Those wars happened.
Well, yeah, we know that.
Well, us, knew that happened. This is a third party going, yeah, that sounds exactly like what happened. Oh, by the way, apparently that big evil looking thing that we saw in the vision that we had when we got put through the tunnel and everything,
Mhm.
that's a bishop on their side.
The chess piece.
High ranking officer kind of thing.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh yeah. It's like, I knew that, but
Well,
since when do you play chess?
I don't. I'm awful at it.
I'll teach you sometime.
I know how to play. I just don't like it.
But yeah, so I don't know how much we can say in front of Abaddon.
Hmm.
But yeah, apparently the dude was super, super bad. And he got banished because he started this whole cycle. Because what she was talking about with the Demon War and everything sounds exactly like what we're going through again. So my guess, Donnie's coworker probably has a deal with the other side and is trying to do it again.
So that leads us to the question. Are they unable to because their high-ranking guy is trapped in Abaddon's head? Or is the guy in Abaddon's head facilitating things on this side?
I don't think he's facilitating things on the other side. He seems very obviously stuck in Abaddon's head. I think this is a copycat.
Power vacuum. Somebody had to fill the role.
Somebody doing it before basically left a blueprint to do it again. But this also helps us out because now we can see, okay, this stopped it before. If they're opening this stuff up again, we can do it again. We can go through the other side and kick the shit out of them and close it. Hopefully, from what I'm guessing, since we don't have demons running amok everywhere, the only place that we saw a demon was that one place.
We haven't seen a demon.
Yeah, we did.
Where?
It was just outside of town at the old guild hall, remember?
That
Cave?
That wasn't a demon. That's a devil.
Ah, sorry. I get them confused.
Yeah, those are different.
But still, that's the only thing we've seen from that kind of, area.
Actually, no. We have seen one demon.
Oh, isn't that dude that
The
keeps
mansion.
taunting the... And what about the dude that keeps taunting the shit out of you?
I don't know what that is. No, that's an undead. That's some weird undead.
No, not. I'm talking about the dude that kept popping out of the undead.
Yeah, that is also an undead.
Oh, so we got undeads popping out of undeads now?
Ghosts. It's like some sort of a fucked up spirit.
Does Ghost fall into this?
More importantly, if you put a ghost into a zombie, does it just become a person?
I'm not sure at this point. This is a lot of information to take in. I mean, it's all theory at the moment. But now we have an understanding that, hey, somebody else has put out there that this happened, and it sounds a whole lot like what's going on our side right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put that in the back campfire for a second. She also said, from her understanding of plants, that what we need to do is we need to find the biggest bundle of these plants.
Yeah.
That's where the source is probably going to be. That's where the root's going to be. From her understanding right now, she said it's like a big tree, and we're basically at the leaves right now. So we got to follow the branch back to the main part of the tree. That's from her understanding.
Let's go do it then.
All right. I did talk to her a little bit. She said that if we all get out of here and everything else, she'll try to contact me with a heads up if there's anything going on the other side.
Yeah, I don't really want her to leave.
Yeah, well, so far she's been the most helpful out of this.
Yeah, but what does a demon have to gain from being helpful to us?
Apparently she just wanted no part of it.
I don't buy it.
Like the whole thing. Well, the good thing about it is we don't have to buy it as long as it helps us.
All right, let's find the source of these vines, yo.
Well,
Yeah,
Abaddon's still sleeping.
Well, I could scout out the vines a little bit.
You said he's see-through now?
Yeah, go look. He's partially see-through. It's like he's becoming closer to this place.
That's weird.
But in my time talking to Isaac, is he see-through at all?
Nope, Isaac isn't see-through.
Okay, so what did Abaddon do?
I don't know. I mean, she said that he could eat and drink stuff here, but...
I mean, yeah, Verdant ate a carrot.
Yeah, she said we could drink the water, so that's good. We have substance.
Well, maybe we shouldn't.
Probably. I mean, let's go see. I'm gonna go see what Abaddon's doing. See if he's even half remotely awake.
I'm gonna get on my broom and slowly drift downwards.
Sure.
To see the source.
So about this point, Isaac and Red, you guys went and had that conversation for a good long while in the other room while you kind of gave Red all the information.
There was a very long red strings on a wall.
Conspiracy.
So
Isaac went, hey, give me that tinfoil hat you got. I got a minute.
so Abaddon, you do wake up alone for a bit, and the guy on the other bed is just currently praying, and he'll say, welcome, brother. He'll continue praying.
Hello.
And you wake up.
Yep. Find out where the hell Abaddon's at.
Oh, hey. Good morning.
Why are you see-through?
That's the story, isn't it?
Yeah, how about you give me the sticky note?
Don't eat or drink anything from here.
Yeah. Savine said that we were able to drink the water and stuff like that.
Don't.
Is this why you're you?
I think I'm guessing. Honestly, I don't know.
Is there anything other than you just being see-through?
Well, I have a bell that allows us to see whatever is causing these vines, apparently.
Abaddon, you hear voices from behind you. Oh, hey, new guy. It's not what are you already praying in the hallway?
Yep, just saying my thoughts out loud.
Well, if you need anything, we're up here playing cards.
Sounds good, of course.
He sees him moving. He sees him moving around back here. Abaddon, did they see you?
Yes, I can talk to them and interact with them now too. Yes.
Oh
shit! Everything now.
All right, come on. In here.
I don't. Why in there? There's so many people.
Because Red's in here. Red, you're right.
What?
Water. Don't drink the water. Verdant, stop eating shit.
Verdant's not here. He's gone.
I'm not there. I'm investigating the source.
Where did Verdant go?
Oh, he went to go mess with the vines.
The source.
Like
the source.
They go far down.
Like
You should
raining
come back.
cats.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't fly.
Yeah. Savant said we need to follow the vines back to the biggest part.
Yes, that's correct. Now the question is, I don't know if I can go outside.
Yeah. I was wondering that too. So I guess there's only one thing we can do. Come stand by the door while I open and close it real quick.
No, you guys pass through the doors.
Yeah, he has to actually open the door. We pass through.
Yeah, you guys pass through it now for me. So I don't
Alright.
know.
Come open and close the door real quick, and let's see if you can breathe. I can still touch him, can't I?
Yeah, you can
Mhm.
still touch Abaddon.
All right. Look, come here. Hold on. I'm gonna tie a rope around Abaddon real quick. All right. If you start to get sucked out, I'll pull you back, and I'll wrap the other side around me.
They can still see me. The other people, by the way.
You see
Well, you know
everybody
what?
here. Oh, hey, new guy.
Hello.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just wondering, thinking, pondering.
That's good. Well, don't open that door.
I've
We'll
been
all
told.
Hold on.
die.
Do they see a rope tied to him and just floating next to
No,
him?
because the rope is Isaac's equipment.
Oh.
Abaddon.
okay. So hold on. If I open a trade menu and give Abaddon a rope, does it just appear in his hand?
You can't do that.
What are the physics of this place, Kath? How do I break it?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, no, I know that. Do I see the door open at all, Kath?
You can see an image of the door open that Red passes through, but the physical door is still there.
Okay.
Make a dash for it, Abaddon.
They can't stop you.
I don't. So
Don't
part of
open
door's
the
still
door.
corporeal. Some part of the door is not. That's the thing. I'm aware. Trust me.
All right. There's nothing but death out there.
Oh yeah, I can see outside, can't I?
Through the
Oh,
open door,
that's
you
really
do
loud.
see a little bit.
That's
yeah.
really loud. I'm not doing that spell. Never mind.
I mean, hold on. I wonder. Ooh! I got it. Go over to this door over here and see if you could pass through like we normally do. You might not even have to open the doors.
Huh?
You know how
He's telling you
we
to
just-
walk into a door.
go walk into a door. See if you pass through like we do.
Hey, guy, you seem a little confused. You all right?
No, I'm all right.
All
I'm
right.
like this a lot.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're
Fireball.
hungry, we got lots of food.
Sounds good.
All right.
Can he pass through the door without opening it?
Abaddon, do you try to pass through the door without opening it?
I did, yes.
Okay. So, Abaddon, buddy, pal. Your face kind of like hits the door. You are very uncomfortably pushing through a mesh surface.
Okay.
And then once
But
you
do I
kind of
pass through?
it pushes you back after a moment.
I'll still be on this side.
Ah. I believe we are one Abaddon down for this fight.
No nonsense. Just open the doors real quick.
No, I mean, he wasn't able to pass through the other door. I'm pretty sure if he opens that door, he's not going to be able to breathe. I think Abaddon might have to stay here.
I kind of
Oh.
want to try.
I guess. If you can't, we'll just send Verdant down there alone
Over
to
game.
cut
Okay.
the vines.
Real
He's
fast.
like, go for it.
I'm gonna creak it open for a second and then close it. Can I
Okay.
breathe whatever is out there?
Like you creak the door open and then shut it real quick. And I mean,
It'll be
you
like
don't.
a bit, and then I'll stick my head out.
You hear very concerned noises behind you. You don't seem to be suffocating.
Well, get out the door.
Oh. Sweet, I'm awesome. I'll be back, guys. Hold on.
He just yeets out the door.
Mm-hmm. Am I
Oh,
fine?
cool, we're going. Let's go.
You seem okay.
Oh, nice. I can breathe properly. They're probably very
It's-
concerned for me.
So right now, Abaddon, it's not as easy as it was before. It's kind of like you're at high altitudes. There's less air here.
Oh, it is harder to breathe though, actually.
I feel bad for these guys. New guy shows up. New guy takes a nap. New guy immediately dives out the door
Yeah,
to
well,
death.
to be fair, they also think I'm talking to myself. So that's fine. I should go tell them real fast. Hold on.
In fairness,
Hey guys.
What
Hello.
are you
I can breathe.
doing?
Fuck you.
You keep letting all of our air out. You're going to kill everyone.
No, I'm not. It's fine. So I'm gonna go do a thing.
Whoa.
It's gonna be fine, probably. Hopefully stop all the bad stuff that's been happening here. You know, all the black vines, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
So it's good to actually be able to talk to you all again. Actually, I couldn't talk to you before. You'll all learn about that stuff later. It's fine. But for now, I'm gonna go try to save this place. So be back in a jiffy.
What do you think he's talking about over there?
Oh,
Hey, Abaddon.
yeah, let's go. All right.
All right, so while all that was going on, Verdant, you flew down on your broom while waiting for everyone to kind of join you, and the vines go down for a terribly long time. How far do you go down?
I just keep finding where I would think the source is. So if it looks like the source is further down, I keep going down.
Okay, so Verdant, think of it like a beanstalk, that story with Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah.
It just keeps going and going and going and going. So do you look over
Does
like
it-
20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour? How long do you go?
Does it get thicker as I go down, or does it remain as is?
It's slowly getting thicker the farther you go down, but you are also leaving your companions above you.
It's okay. You're the only one that can do anything anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. An hour, 2 hours? What's the plan?
Uh,
Tell me when you stop. How far do you go?
I'll go down in an hour for
Okay.
now.
So, Red Isaac Abaddon, Verdant never comes back.
Well,
How
by
much
the way, is it-
time would you wait for Verdant to come back?
And I'm gonna have a hard time explaining to the princess how her paladin died.
I think it'd be pretty easy. He died.
Yeah, I mean, well,
See, that's
you
all
gotta add
say.
more. You gotta add more details to it. You can be like, well, look, he was rich. He didn't understand how the world works.
Wow.
He threw himself into the void, quite literally, and he gone.
He couldn't handle not having to fly on ships. So, well, he made himself one.
Accurate.
So, how long do you guys wait? 10, 20 minutes? He's not coming
Screw
back?
it. Abaddon, bird
Yeah, we
up.
should
Let's
be
go
good.
get.
All right.
Let's
Yeah,
go
let's
find
go.
him.
All
I'll
right.
turn into a bird.
I think you're
Grab
fast.
these two.
I think you're faster than him, anyways.
Oh, I'm about. Yeah, I'm pretty fast. Like diving and stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to make you a bird fanny pack so I have stacks on these flights.
So, I need to write this down. How long do you all wait before leaving?
Probably not too long, seeing as Abaddon knew that it kept going for a while.
But, you
give it,
guys were doing stuff inside. Now that you've come outside and Verdant isn't here, how long do you wait?
I give it 20 minutes max.
I probably would have said 10
10 minutes max.
for Abaddon, yeah.
Yeah. We're not really a patient group.
Red, what do you say?
I don't know, man. This whole place agitates me.
I kind of half expected Red to already have a climbing rope coming down.
I can't climb down that far. It's the void. Is there a bottom?
Don't think about it too hard, Red. We talked about this. It's like time travel. Don't think about it.
I didn't have to think about time travel. I was right.
So, how long are you all waiting? That's all I need to know.
Probably 10 minutes max.
I'd say, well, hold on. If Vernon's already down there, let's just go. We know where he went. Let's just go.
All right.
All right. Bird up, Abaddon.
All right.
Okay.
I'll bird up.
So this is where
I
we will
recommend
pause for
grabbing
today. Verdant has been consumed by the void, and everyone else is now chasing after him because he's abandoned his party. I'm just kidding.
I didn't abandon nothing. I'm right.
But
Problem solving.
thank you everybody so much for hanging out with us today. We hope you had a good time. We will continue this story next Monday, hopefully. So have a good night, everybody. We appreciate you being here. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.